And the curtain is beginning to fall on the old Doha port, the Grand Prix of Qatar, and with it, the 2025 UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship season. Doha stands proud once again, a decade after Aquabike first touched its shores. Now home to the 2025 World Finale, the Arabian Gulf glows in the late sun, reflecting triumph, resilience, and the spirit of champions. I'm Don Dawson along with
Daniel Anderson.
And let's rock and roll. But you know what? Before we get too far into all this, let's give you a great show of Doha, Qatar. Welcome to Doha. The city is at the confluence of an ancient, enduring heritage and exuberant progress. Here you can bear witness to a way of life rooted in the Arabic tradition, a way of life that is still connected to the land. Palm trees line the coast, sand slips into sapphire water, and Bedouin tents glow with lantern light. The Museum of Islamic Art stands luminous against the pale horizon, its architectural grace reflected in stone and water. The Pearl is a nod to Doha's wealthy past, present, and future. Even the Souk Waqif tells a story through whitewashed arches and cobblestone. In the distance, the spiral of the Fanar minaret glows. Here, the oryx, the camel, the horse thrive in unforgiving conditions. Quiet, yet noble. And in that stillness, Qatar reveals another kind of wealth. Not gold or oil, but resilience and prosperity. And as we look out over the waters of the old Doha port, I don't know about you, but we are ready to lock and load. Daniel, what a crazy day we had yesterday.
Yeah, that's an understatement of the year, Don. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Just threw that right at you.
No, it was actually a pretty crazy day yesterday, and we had so immense motos on all classes.
And as we get underway with the Parade of Lap, let's actually talk about not just Moto number 2 summaries, but let's get a glimpse of the overall. Jessica Siobhan yesterday with a whole shot in Moto 2. However, she was quickly overtaken by Benedicte Drange, took the lead in lap 2, and also posted the best lap time of 1:42.7. Estelle Perret took second from Jessica in lap 4, and Yasmin Epraus then took third from Jessica in lap 7. Does this sound like a washing machine? It was. The results of the moto were Benedicte Drange in first, Estelle Perret second, Yasmin Epraus in third. Penalties were abundant. River Varner, 2 laps for cutting the course. Naomi Bonini, 40 seconds, not maintaining the line at the start.
Ouch.
And as we get ready to go, you're taking a look at the entry list. Ahead of Moto number 3, you guys, Estelle Perret cannot fall back beyond third to keep her Grand Prix title. However, she's got a big cushion for the World Championship with a 15-point lead over Yasmin Epraus in the overall standings. Yasmin can't fall back beyond 9th place to keep her second place spot in the World Championship, and Benedicte Drange sits behind her in third. Now, Benedicte appears to be out of it for the GP of Qatar, but never say never. Naomi Bonini and Jessica Siobhan, by the way, are very close, 1 point apart from each other. Yikes! In the Grand Prix of Qatar standings, which means, guys, we got to fight for third. Well, there you got your recap, both for the Grand Prix of Qatar and your world titles. Daniel, insights as we get ready to rumble.
Well, hopefully we're going to see some very good tactics here from these riders, as you spoke about points and leads and so on. I hope we don't see any drastic changes or tactics from these riders, like, for example, Estelle. She just have to make a good start, decent start, and keep her composure, not making anything crazy for passes or anything like that. I believe she has a boat and a mind strong enough to go out for a good hole shot here. And the same happens actually with all these riders, like Jasmine as well.
Oh gosh, no kidding. Talking about the Grand Prix, Estelle Perret came in with this 47 points. Yasmin's got 40. Naomi Bonini 37. Jessica Siobhan 36. Virginia Morales 29. Anybody's business there for third. Anybody could get into that one. Now, the World Championship, though, Estelle Perret has 176 points. She played such a smart game this weekend.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, she was so strong yesterday, and she looked very good. But at times, she was looking a little bit uneasy. I told you about, like, normally she's very stable, like her brother Jeremy, in the way she rides, and very, very seldom makes fumbles and mistakes. But yesterday, we saw a little bit about it.
Do you think it was nerves? Do you think it was just I'm in defense and I'm not used to that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
we don't know. But these conditions are so demanding, Dawn.
Well, she's also come back. If you look over the past 3 years, she's had an injury every single year that's wiped her out. This year has been clean, and, man, she has shown the prowess. I can't wait to see her on the water.
All right, we got Luca Filiberti on the pontoon there, ready with the start lights. The riders are ready on the line.
And as you talked about, we just don't have a lot of time between the races. This is going to go very fast, working our way through the third motos, both for ladies and for men's ski. And then, of course, the second moto and runabout and freestyle. Big agenda for you this afternoon. Not even talking about the award ceremony yet. We got a lot going on. And there is Benedicte Drange on the Seen from Satellites colored boat. I'm sure you could see her across the port.
She's
Dolphins
actually,
can
that
notice.
ski is visible from the moon together with the Chinese wall.
I would just say it totally is. It's the eighth great wonder.
Yeah. The lost wonder of the world.
There you go.
All right.
We're going with the lights. I'm already nervous. Luca Filiberti working his way down the line. He's going to go quickly once he sees something that he likes. Everybody looks ready to go. He's going to light up the green. When both those lights go together, you can't turn back at this point. And that was a fast start, and look how quickly Benedicte jumped out there, but Jessica Chavon answered with a whole shot. This looks like a bit of a repeat from yesterday. Jessica with a great start. And her boat, she said, was running great. She just had a tough time hanging on in the crazy race conditions yesterday.
But we have another one coming in, and that is Garcia coming on the way outside there on Jessica.
Emi Garcia made a move. We've talked about her quite a bit this weekend. Great to see her on the tour. She's going to go to the inside, and it's going to be Jessica Chavon to the outside. Looks like Yasmin Epraus picks the outside as well. And as we set her up, Jessica Chavon and Benedicte Drange and Yasmin Epraus all to the outside. Emi's the only one that went to the inside in that top group. This is going to give her nice, clear water. Daniel and I are breathless. This merge section has been a breath stealer, I'll just put it that way.
Oh, look.
Very close.
Oh, God.
Oh, God is right. Jessica Chavon shuts the door right at the last minute. Jessica Chavon with the whole shot. Emi Garcia in second. Benedicte Drange in third. Estelle Bray in fourth. Yasmin Epraus in fifth. And Naomi Benini in sixth. Daniel, there was some wobbles.
There was a couple of wobbles, but overall it looked pretty good. Estelle, she followed Garcia in the green one, and it actually looked like it gave her a pretty positive outcome there because there was a lot of riders going into the blue.
And I gotta say too, as strong as Benedicte looked, right here in this ugly section where the wall is mirroring back the waves, Benedicte's boat was back and forth like a weeble.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what that toy is. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Maybe a slinky.
I'm going to get you one. Slinky. Fantastic description. All right, we are underway. It's going to be a 15-minute moto plus a lap. Why? Because we're evil. And we like watching racing. Well, we're underway with this afternoon. Guys, this is it. They've got one chance.
Gotta say, that was a really fun start from Garcia here. Very unexpected. We saw Estelle had a good start, and Benedicte had a good start. Jessica had a good start, obviously. But then Garcia came like a rocket on the outside of everything, sweeping around. Very cool.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to ask her yesterday. I know she had something going on underneath the hood. Even in parallel slalom last night, she was having some challenges. But, man, that boat is screaming this morning or this afternoon.
I don't know what happened during the slalom there, but during the earlier stages of the day, I know they changed the head gasket between the motos.
Oh, okay. All right, good update from Daniel Anderson. And right now we're watching these guys come to the front stretch. No change yet in the top three. I lied to you. That is Benedicte Drange up in third. She got around Emi Garcia from the outside.
Benedicte got up into second, but Estelle is now in fourth, and as well Jasmine still in fifth.
I said third, but you're right. Benedicte Drange got around Emi Garcia for second. Wow. All right, so Emi took the outside with Jessica Chavon and that caused a little havoc.
But hey, let's not be surprised here. Benedicta have been thriving in those split sections, passing riders left and right this weekend.
She has been pretty undeniable in all parts of this track, and certainly looked wicked quick last night in slalom.
Yeah, we have Jessica back on the screen now, and I hope she's going to be able to defend that first spot right now from Benedicta, who is closing in like a hawk.
You know, Jessica Siobhan had such a good setup coming into Italy, and then put a moon size, or satellite size, if you will, hole in the bottom of her boat. Managed to get that boat fixed and save the boat, and right now she is trying to get some points on the board.
Yeah, we have now Jessica on the outside, blue split, and Benedicta going to the green. This is an attack from the Norwegian going on the inside here. Let's see if she can capitalize on this split section.
Jessica Siobhan needs these points. She's only 1 point separating Naomi Benini for that third spot on the podium this afternoon. Benedicta Drange on the inside, Jessica Siobhan coming from the outside. And you can see Jessica's star, Daniel.
Yeah, Jessica is solid, but who's got company? Emmy Garcia's got company from Estelle. Looks like Estelle is going to make it.
Oh, you're right. Estelle sneaks
Yasmin is also going to make it.
Oh, and Yasmin Epraus almost stole it as well.
Oh, Emmy Garcia keeping the door wide open for Jasmine to come on the inside. Jasmine not able to capitalize on that space.
Let's take a look at times. 1:40.4 for Jessica Siobhan. Benedicta Drange with the fastest lap time. She had a 1:4.02, and Estelle Perret with a 1:4.26. Emmy Garcia with a 1:4.4. Yasmin Epraus with a 1:4.2. Emmy's got to go a little faster.
Great to see Garcia holding back world champions, actually.
That's a good point.
Yeah, this is our first Aquabike World Championship on the Ski GP1 class, and it's very nice to see.
And taking a look at the points, she had that DNS in moto number 1, so unfortunately Emmy's out of it for the podium. But what a grand entrance she had her first time here on the UIM-ABP Aquabike Tour.
Definitely, and seeing on the backside of the stretch here right now, Benedicta is so close. Oh, Jessica made a slight fumble there going into the blue, and now the gap is even closer between her and Benedicta now in the green.
This is not a good time to make even minor mistakes.
No.
Jessica Siobhan trying to hold off the juggernaut of the 6'6" boat. That is Benedicta Drange.
Benedicta closer than ever. Let's see how this is going to turn out. One boy. Oh, Jessica Siobhan. She lost her grip on the boat. Did she got separated?
Yep, she did. She stabbed that buoy, and that did it.
She's swimming.
Yeah, she is. Did the Michael Phelps, as they say, on the outside.
Oh, come on.
Benedicta Drange, your new leader on that 6'6" boat. Well, that's going to open the door.
Well, that was done and dusted for Benedicta. She's up in first again. Followed by Estelle, and Yasmin is going to come on outside of Garcia here.
Yep, Estelle is second. It's going to be Yasmin Epraus third, and Emmy Garcia still got company as Naomi Benini working Emmy Garcia. And that is going to have Naomi Benini in fifth.
Wow, heartbreaker from Jessica there. We saw her on screen. She's getting taken care of by the marshals. It looks like she's well, so that's good. But man, that must be a tough one.
Double trouble off the bubble. Jessica Siobhan had 1 point that she had to hold to get that third place spot, and unfortunately that went away as well. So lost her lead and also lost that spot. Heart goes out to Jessica.
She is back on the boat, and speaking about DNSs earlier here, Don, we got another rider who didn't start this race, and that's River Warner. We got some backup here, or some information about that. River was actually changing engines before this moto. Maybe they did get that going.
I wonder how she did that, because River Varner came here with no mechanic.
Yeah, I saw she got some help from her fellow countryman, Tori Snyder's team. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's good to see the racers helping each other out. Meanwhile, on the track now, Benini is trying to hunt down the Garcia. Garcia going into the green again. Benini going into the blue.
Sound like you were ordering sandwiches there. The Benini going after the Garcia. Loved that.
I'll have one one Garcia and one Benini in blue and green split, please.
Speaking of blue and green splits, let's talk about these little markations that you've got next to their names. We're looking at the Joker turns or the Joker channels. They've got to go 2 times in the blue, 2 times in the green. Daniel, you can see some. What's up?
Yeah, Yasmin is following Estelle into the split section. They're actually merging right now, but Yasmin was picking lines inside the same split section as Estelle. She is really hunting down this Frenchman.
That's because she's the dragon, and she's out there strategizing. Estelle Perret right now is cruising. She's got 47 points on the board. We'll start doing some calculations for you. We're going to let it settle just a little bit more. We're 8.5 minutes into this, and then I'll start giving you podium predictions, both for the Grand Prix and the World.
Garcia still fending off Benini here, trying to hold on to this 4th position here. In a very solid position for her, I think.
Yeah, Estelle Perret. She's playing, as I had mentioned, a very strategic game this week. And I'd have to say, with some of the best riding I've seen, and it's so good to see her riding healthy.
But look how close Yasmin is. She is literally smelling Estelle in front of her. She can smell the French.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how to follow that one. You're watching the battle between Estelle Perret and Yasmin Prowse. It's the battle for second on the backstretch, and Daniel's getting lit up along with the racing on that backstretch.
Yasmin closed in the gap big time on that backstretch, and she's going into the green now, Yasmin, and Estelle going into the blue. This is going to be a fierce duel.
Let me decipher some of that for you. The green buoys are going to be the inside split. And it's going to be Estelle Perret working the outside split. Now, historically, we were noticing that the green inside split was looking a little faster. This afternoon, I think it's super even between these two.
Yeah, it's a dead end here, or not a dead end, but it's super even.
Oh, Yasmin got around Estelle Perret and moves into that 2nd place spot.
I mean, when she was on her heels in the last lap in the same split section. Oh, Garcia holding off Benini, sweeping around on the outside. Benini just in front.
I don't think she's going to be able to hold her off long.
Nope.
Naomi Benini had the line, and then Emmy Garcia went down. That boat just went to a dead stop off the front stretch for Emmy Garcia. Oh,
she's back in. But that was a nice fight between Benini and Garcia. Benini coming from the inside, Garcia coming from the outside, sweeping around, not able to keep the momentum, and Benini got by. Wow.
Once again, Benedicte Drange leads with the fastest lap time, a 1:4:02.14. Yasmin Prowse in second, a 1:4:27. Estelle Perret, a 1:4:26. Naomi Benini, a 1:4:48. You can see how close these riders are.
I mean, 17 seconds for Benedicte there. That's a solid lead down to Yasmin there. But Yasmin is not in a comfortable position because Estelle is still right on her.
And what a heartbreaker. Jessica Chavon not only having boat issues and just some challenges on the ride this afternoon, she's also under investigation. I would imagine that's the missed buoy or the buoy tap. You are back to this, and again, watching on the screen, Benedicte Drange. What a phenomenal rise of this racer. She has shown a lot of supremacy this year.
Yeah, she looks solid now, and I think she can't really do much more than winning here, in this moto, but she does her, and she rides like a queen today. Very good riding.
Super, super impressed. All right, for the World Championship, as you would expect, Estelle Perret still got it with Yasmin Prowse in second, Benedicte Drange in third. That's probably not going to shift the way conditions are at the moment. I'll give you the GP in a moment. Meanwhile, we're actually starting to work our way into some lap traffic. And, man, Estelle Perret, she's just got to play the game out. She's in third. Yep. Keep it straight in her head. She's strategizing. I'm impressed with the poise. But I shouldn't be surprised. That's very typical of the Perret tribe. Yeah,
I mean, Yasmin is far away, but she shortened the gap to Drange. Now only 4 seconds, so she actually ate up 3 seconds this lap. And even further back, she extended the lead to Estelle, Yasmin there. But Estelle, she is getting accompanied by Benini. Benini is catching her.
All right, your podium calculation for the Grand Prix of Qatar looks right now like it's going to be Estelle, Yasmin, and Naomi. With Jessica out, that's an automatic move up for Naomi, who was 1 point away.
I don't want to give you more bad.
Don't give me bad news.
Bad news for Jessica here. She just went by us, and that ski didn't sound pretty good.
Man, she has just been having a handful of difficulties this season. She did really well in when we took a look over at the first stop in Indonesia, but in Italy it just unwound like a bad timepiece. You're watching Benedicte Drange as we settle in with 13 minutes. We've got a little over a minute 50. And there is Yasmin Epraus.
We're going to definitely see 2 more laps here, I think.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine. This young gun is also just amazing. Boy, she was fun to watch the first year that she came on.
Yeah.
She was either flying, making passes, or flying off the boat. I mean, we was fully committed in year 1 watching Yasmin Epraus.
Talking about 2 more laps, Yasmin is once again cutting the gap between her and Benedicte. It looks like Yasmin is in a little bit of a charge here. And meanwhile, also extending the lead to Estelle there.
Benedicte Drange, 12.3 seconds ahead of Yasmin Epraus and we're with 14 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, we see Benini on screen here with a little back straight. We were talking about it last lap. She was catching Estelle there, but now Estelle opened up the gap there. Maybe Benini looks a little tired from this incredibly tough weekend.
Naomi Benini, the youngest in her family, decided to take that 46 number before her dad's number, which is 47, so a little nod to her dad's racing career. And speaking of a career, she has certainly got a stellar career unfolding. Speaking of Estelle on boat number 72 is set up both for the Grand Prix of Qatar as a win and a world championship title. I don't know about you, but I feel like this has been a long time coming for her.
I mean, I definitely envy her a good win, and since she has had a lot of injuries up through, and also before that a lot of engine problems. So great girl, great riding.
Plus this fast 3 years, she's been coming in powerful, and then she's had an injury. She has stepped up to the podium 3 times as a vice world champion. This would be her first world championship title, and if she nails this in Doha, Qatar, it is going to be a big party in the Poré tent. And you can see as 15:28 comes up, they came by just under the clock, so we're going to have 2 now. We actually had 3 more laps, not 2. You get a bonus lap.
Yeah.
No extra charge.
We like that.
Naomi Benini is on the screen. This lady from Italy, her and her brother have just launched into a new level of racing this year. And you had mentioned she was on a new boat this year.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think she maybe is a new boat this year, but she and her brother was sharing boat last year, I think.
Okay.
And now her brother got a new boat, so she has her own boat now.
Oh, so she stole it. I like her attitude.
Hey,
oh, you
your
have one.
words, not mine.
This is mine. Mine. Reminds me of Yoda.
But yeah, totally, she stole it.
Yeah, fair. Benedicte Drange leading, Yasmin Epraus second, Estelle Poré third, Naomi Benini fourth on the track, and Jessica Chauvin still in fifth, but again under investigation. And I would imagine with Emmy having engine problems, Virginia Morales may have a chance to move up into that top 6 as well. You're watching the final couple of minutes here of the final moto for ladies Ski GP1.
Yeah, they're going to go yet another moto, I think. Oh, no, she's going to get the white flag.
Another lap, yeah. She is. White flag pops up for Benedicte Drange. I'm sure she's like, thank you. Oh, Virginia Morales is...
she's getting lapped, so she's moving away from Jasmine.
Out of the way. Okay,
yeah,
I thought
she's
something
moving
was
away
going
from
on.
Jasmine coming by here. Jasmine keeps her distance to Benedicte, not catching up further now. 12 seconds on the clock, like last lap.
I love what an ambassador Virginia Morales is. She's got a great sense of the track and what's happening. So moved over for one of her friends, Yasmin Epraus, who you are watching on the screen. Yasmin, too, has had her fair share of engine trauma. Because, man, it does feel really traumatic when your boat goes down in the middle of a race.
Yeah, trauma is the right word here.
She had her backup boat even break on her in Italy. But, man, what
that was big drama.
Indomitable spirit, though, right? Just passionate and positive. She looks great out on the track. This little lady is a rocket ship.
You saw that hit?
I didn't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. That looked flawless.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see nothing. You didn't see it either. We're watching.
Dawn is trying the hardest not to jinx her now.
I am ghosting on any miscalculations on the water. I refuse to see.
Nope.
She's looking good. You were just watching her work the outside split.
Let's all live in denial and hope she makes it.
I do love that river called Denial. Outside split, final couple of turns for Benedicte Drongue.
No, I think she haven't made a misstep this moto here. Benedicte coming in with the checker flag.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And if you would, wherever you are in the world, give this girl a big hand because she certainly deserves it. Beautiful job. Benedicte Drongue going to slow down, pet the boat. Don't slow down too much, though. Takes the win, and she even does the arrow, her signature move.
On the finish line.
On the finish line.
Don't do that at home.
Okay.
Don't stop at the finish line.
Don't stop at the finish line.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Okay, meanwhile, while all that coolness was happening, Yasmin Ebrau snuck in second. Yasmin, killing today.
She actually shortened that gap big time.
Yes, she did. We should have talked more. It was 13 seconds, and she dropped it into 8 seconds.
Yep.
Estelle Perret is going to be third, and you can see the joy.
Whoop.
That is your new Grand Prix of Qatar champion, but even bigger, she is your new world champion.
Look at her.
Oh, yeah. And all of the girls are going to come and give her some love. This young lady has fought just about every piece of adversity you can imagine.
Wow.
To get this win and the overall.
Does this mean Benini is in the third now?
Look at this moment. Yeah, Benini moved up into third. She's on the podium for Grand Prix.
Awesome. Wow, look at Estelle getting to cheer on from the girls.
I could feel that coming off the water. Joy, relief, ecstasy, euphoria.
What a good weekend for her, huh? Coming into this race with the red bib and carrying it all the way to the end and carrying it up to the stage after.
It was just,
wow.
You could just see it. Really, really well done.
I hope she gets a lot of high fives.
She's already getting a lot of high fives.
Yeah.
She hadn't even gotten back to the paddock.
Yeah.
That's the kind of racing
we love to see. Give that lady a high five.
Give that lady a
Somebody gave her a high five.
Oh, my goodness. All that, and she's been working on backup boats with Jeremy Perret, her brother. God, what an outstanding job.
And man, wow.
Once again, you guys, you've got up on the screen, these are going to be the overalls for Moto number 3. Benedicte Drongue with the win, Yasmin Ebrau in second, Estelle Perret third, Naomi Benini fourth, Jessica Chavon fifth, but again, that's under review. And Estelle is going to come in and get the checkered flag as she gets this double win accolade. Wow, I feel the love.
She got the
from
flag.
Everybody, yeah.
She got the checker flag. Look at her. Look at her go.
What a beautiful, beautiful moment from this young woman from France.
I guess there is like a little tear behind that pair of goggles. Just a little tear.
I'm like getting
a little
emotional.
moist behind there, the ice there.
Oh man, that is so cool, you guys. You just can't even imagine what all she's been through, injury after injury. Wow. She ripped her tendon last year, came back, and you know that is a real tough injury to rehab. She's just such a warrior.
Yeah, I mean, she has had a long way. So many great years, but every year there has been something. Oh, look at the dad coming out. Papa Perret coming out into the ocean.
What a moment for the whole tribe. Even the crew getting down there and giving her some love. She's been on this tour for many, many years.
Wow. I'm not crying. You're crying.
No, I'm not. Stop it. First win was in 2013. Her first race ever in 2012. She's no stranger to this, but this is her first world championship. And yeah, you're right. I'm getting a little emotional.
I mean,
stop it. Don't. All right, here's the Grand Prix podium once again. Estelle Perret. You were not supposed to call that out. Estelle Perret, Yasmin Ebrau, and Naomi Benini will be up on the podium for the Grand Prix. But for the World Championship, it'll also be Estelle Perret, Yasmin Ebrau, and Benedicte Drongue for the World Championship. Wow. Well, guys, that's just the beginning.
She has to get back quick because Germany's going to need that boat.
Man, they got to fuel it up because she just used a wee bit of fuel.
And
The good news is it's inexpensive here, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But also, she went on the little victory lap here, so she's in a bit of a...
All right, you guys, we've got a lot more coming at you. But before that, let's just take a little break. We'll be right back.
Get ready, Doha. The waves are calling. In a city where the desert meets the deep blue, where modern skylines rise beside the timeless old port, energy never stops moving. From sunrise rides along the Corniche to nights that sparkle under the Gulf sky, this is Doha, bold, vibrant, alive. And this October, it gets even louder. The UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship returns with the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar from October 30th to November 1st. The world's fastest riders hit the water, carving through waves, chasing victory, and igniting the heart of the city with pure adrenaline.
Well, welcome back to a very emotional moment as we just finished up with Ski Women GP1. You are watching the UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship, the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar after 10 years, and we've already done some world record-breaking moments with Estelle Perret just taking the win and getting the World Championship title for the first time. Let's talk about the very fast boys on the track. Moto number 2, this is going to be Ski GP1 coming at you. And moto number 2, Jeremy Perret had the whole shot, but then was overtaken in lap 1 by Kevin Rederer, who held the lead to win Moto 2. Toshi Ihara then still second place from Jeremy, and here's why. Jeremy was getting water, or had water in the fuel. That's never awesome. So Jeremy ended up finishing the moto in second, surprisingly, after all of that drama. Ended up with second place overall. Oliver Cock-Hansen, who posted the best lap time of 1:39, finally stole third from Jeremy. Jeremy's fuel line had started taking on water, as I mentioned, causing him to fall all the way back to 6th. The fight for 4th was particularly wild with Yanni Hamlin, and I do believe Daniel did, in fact, have a minor stroke. Valentin Tartalat and Benjamin Scharf all in that mix. We've got to talk about Benjamin coming from dead freaking last.
Wow, yeah. That was what a charge from that dude.
That was amazing. And also the charge from Yanni Hamlin. We were almost falling off of the pier. It was so cool. Quentin Posh, sadly, had some boat problems. You have an update on that?
Yeah, apparently he has some issues with his wiring harness causing electrical problems, which made him retire from the moto.
Boomer. He also, unfortunately, got a DSQ for running in the wrong direction, and I think part of that was trying to get that boat off the water.
That's ugly.
Let's talk about Moto number 3. Kevin Rederer and Oliver Cock-Hansen are only 1 point apart for the Grand Prix of Qatar. Toshi Ihara is in third, just 3 points ahead of Jeremy Perret. Is this going to be close? Yes, it is. And 5 points ahead of Valentin Tartalat. Oliver can't fall back beyond 11th place to keep his first place spot for the World Championship. And Jeremy Perret can't fall back beyond 14th to keep second on the World Championship podium this afternoon. Toshi Ihara, however, has a massive cushion, a little over 20, I think it's 27 points for third. So he's looking solid. Let me give you the points real quick just so you can play along with us. Kevin Rederer's got 43. This is for the Grand Prix. Oliver Cock-Hansen has 42. Toshi's got 38. Jeremy Perret 35. And Valentin has got 33. Now, keep up with me. Because here's the World Championship.
A lot of numbers.
So many numbers. Oliver Cock-Hansen coming into this has a whopping 170. Jeremy Perret has 152. Toshi Ihara has 133. And Yanni Hamlin 106. There you go. Are you ready? Did you get your numbers? Feel free
I'm
to.
definitely ready.
I'm almost ready.
Oh, these guys are getting ready. Jeremy is back on the track, ready for the parade lap.
Do you know those little monkeys that have the
Symbols,
symbols
yeah.
when you
Symbol monkey?
wind them up? You're reminding me of that with the little, yes.
As long as it's not a Dimension monkey.
Oh,
Wow.
man, we had so much fun with Grantis Gertney. Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to Gertney's.
Man, good to watch.
We've got the nickname of the decade, I believe, actually, with that one.
The Minted Monkey. I'm so glad he liked it.
I mean, this could have gone both ways.
It really could have.
He could have sued you, or he could have loved it. It was like either way.
Well, I haven't seen anything in the mail, so.
He was like, I lost my job because of that nickname.
Yeah, you'll notice I'm not sharing my address. Probably ever. Oh, my goodness, guys. What a gorgeous afternoon. And we're just getting ready with the parade lap, and you can see Kevin Redder aboard the XBJ boat. Jote. Like a boat,
It's
but
a
a J.
brand new vessel.
It's a new vessel. Captain, how is my vessel? Oh, it looks great.
But we're going to see a couple of cool things happening this moto, Don.
Let's talk about it. What
We're
coolness?
going to see a QB starting from the rear.
You know what's awesome about that? We get to watch a ton of passing. And if that's any indication after watching Olbia, let's just foreshadow that insanity.
Yeah.
One of the best motos I've ever seen was watching Quentin Bosch move from dead freaking last, taking the win.
I mean, he was unstoppable in Italy. I don't believe he had the same drive here, but he was still looking solid yesterday before he went down. So he was, in just one lap up into like 10th. So I think we're going to see some same action things going on here. Yeah. Don't be amazed, or no, don't be blown away if we see him in 10th this time as well.
Don't be amazed.
Don't get a stroke.
Actually, you should be amazed, because not very many riders could do what this guy could do. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about his deal. He actually would be so much up in the points, but he had some real drama in Lake Toba. He had 2 DNFs in Toba.
2 DNFs in Toba, 1 DNF in Italy.
Yeah, no points.
1 DNF here.
And then the DSQ in Moto 2. So he's really had a mixed bag of tricks. Having said that, despite all of that insanity, he's still in 5th with 100 points.
Yeah, I mean, those, because every moto he has completed, which is, 4, is worth so much.
Calls it out. 4.
Well, I mean, 4 moto wins, the 4 moto wins, but 4 breakdowns is 4 breakdowns too. You know, it's tough out there.
And I know you guys could do the math like we can, but when he said he's had 4 motos that he's actually finished, all 4 motos he finished, he won.
He won all those motos, definitely.
I mean, he made a statement.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a statement, but it's unfortunate because normally we see Quentin never retire from motos in the big stages. So this one is a bit of a new one, actually.
Talk about another great rider out here that was not even able to make it to Indonesia. That's Kevin Redderer. Right now he's right behind Quentin Bosch. Bosch has 100 points. Kevin has 97. And his first appearance was Italy.
Hi.
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 It's the jet ski GP1. And the gentlemen are getting ready to play. I love Quentin Bosch just waving and stretching on the boat. Nobody else I know on the planet could do that without taking a water sample. I'm sure there's other people. I just don't know them. I know for a fact I would never be able to pull that off. Daniel, I don't know. Could you pull that off?
Oh, I was about to say who couldn't, but okay, I'm going to step away from that then.
Oh, man, that's a wicked view. All right, let's talk about the lineup. We got 19 riders that are about to attack a 1.55 kilometer track. And one of the things that we've learned the last couple of seasons is smaller tracks, tighter courses. Huge shout out, by the way, to Mika Perret and Jeremy Perez, who have been helping with the tracks this year. And they've made a big impact, I think. And the rider inclusion is just off the chain. Really appreciate all the work they've done.
I think all the riders can agree that we have seen a massive change in racing this year, and we have had so many good battles and races throughout this season, and I think we are blessed this season with so good racing. It's on a level we have rarely seen before, I think.
Agreed. And this lineup is who's list for sure.
Yeah, and also with this Jericho lane mix-up, forcing the riders to ride every split section at least twice, also changes the game if the splits weren't even. But as far as we have experienced this year, the splits have been very good. Yeah,
well, they certainly have. I mean, Benjamin Scharf yesterday and the day before, very, very quick, notably fast. Valentin Dartelot's been off the chain fast.
Yeah.
Toshi Ohara, O-M to the G, the Samurai. And, of course, this gentleman, unfortunately, we couldn't find the footage because we really wanted to show it to you, but in qualifying, I think I kind of alluded to it on Moto 1, he was 35 foot in the air, and the ski was about 25 foot in the air, and all of us were gaga about it.
Yeah, he and Felix together, basically.
Oh, Felix
side by side. And
carnage.
they both fell on the finish line. Pretty awkward place to fall.
Yeah, and still got back up, finished qualifying like no big deal.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of space going past the finish lines because you have to go between the big finishing boys there. But unfortunately, there was nobody behind them at the time, so it all played out pretty fine.
It was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely for us.
But I think they got a little good shakeout, when they were like flying literally through the air.
Literally flying. Oliver Cock-Hansen with the red bib coming into that. If you're curious about that, the riders that have the red bib come into these rounds, they're awarded the bib because they have the most points.
People watching from shore be like, wow, they got wings now?
They do have wings. All right, Kevin Redder with the coveted pole position, but do keep your eye on the outside, because there's a wingman.
There's a hydrospace on the outside. Who's going to win it?
In it to win it.
I miss a good old...
Course Marshall's like, these guys rarely get any breaks on the water. It looked like he was finally getting one moment to breathe.
I mean, shout out to these marshals who is sitting in the sun the whole day, non-stop, basically.
And their job description's about 5 pages. So they got
a big responsibility.
Watch for missed buoys. Watch for false starts. Watch for going off course, going the wrong direction. Riders that are getting passed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is endless. Making sure that they take the penalty buoy if they mass.
Keep everybody safe.
Yeah, keeping everybody safe. Saving boats.
Yeah. Trying not to hit anybody with your own ski.
And don't hit anybody with your ski. That's exactly. Don't get in the way of anybody ever. So you have to have ridiculous awareness.
Don't kill any seagulls.
Don't kill any seagulls. I didn't see that on the resume, but apparently that's there. Okay, no birds shall be harmed. Or manatees or anything else.
Look at Kevin. He's just sitting there with his hands together
Kevin
like he's a good boy.
He's in a yoga position.
Like he's a good schoolboy. Like, okay, I'm waiting.
I'm
waiting for the tester.
Doing the downward dog, chilling.
He's definitely good on downward dog.
Man, just what a lineup. All right, each one of these riders is going to have a holder. The holder's going to have some ropes like they're walking a dog. What's happening here is because of the pontoon starts, which, by the way, are super fun to watch. You're going to get an opportunity yet again. The timing here is pretty critical because you got to let go of the rope because even you can hinder that start, right?
Yeah, because it looks harder than it is actually, and it looks more slippery for the holders than it actually is. These holders can hold almost, they can hold a lot of throttle on these skis. So, yeah, timing is everything, like you said.
See Terry Scharf down there.
But it is kind of difficult to steer these skis once you get it. So when you get it, when you start the ski and you get it out and it's a little bit to the wrong side, it might be difficult to adjust it for your guy on the ropes there. So it's a teamwork.
It is, and there's so many details to this. There's a fight for supremacy on this start.
Yeah.
And all of those details have to work in sync at the right time. So your ability to practice with your holder is also important. Now watch the starting grid. We're going to start with the red. Oh, already Luca's like, nope, take a seat.
Sit back down.
Sit for a moment. Red light will come on. Luca's going to work his way down the line. You can see him pointing his finger when we get ready. Once he goes through that, the green light will come up, and then once both those lights drop, you get a start. What are you seeing?
We're seeing Benjamin Scharf up on the pontoon like we saw Garcia with the same boat up on the pontoon. Probably trying to deal with the issue of water going up the exhaust. Once again, they are pulling out the hood. They are probably changing spark plugs, which indicates that the water already have gone up into the engine, and this will definitely mess up the run.
Yep, water in the engine, sort of like water in your nose.
Yeah, so that's going to be
hinders performance.
that's going to result in you missing 1 or 2 cylinders, or like they're not going to run on full effect, and you don't want none of that.
Nobody likes water in an engine.
Especially when Benjamin is in the position he is now. He's starting from the green gate from the first time in his career, he said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I caught up with his dad, Terry, right before the moto here.
Let's talk about that. Green is awesome. The 1st through 5th riders are going to have the opportunity to go to the buoys that are closest to the first buoy that's in the sweeper section. So in other words, geometry, pretty easy, closest to A to B. You like green. Then after the 5, 6 through 15 will be going through the yellow buoys, a little bit further away. And then 16 above will be going to the red buoys.
I just want to say, Don, that these 2 minutes are so gruesomely long for the riders on the line, but they are so incredibly short for the guys trying to fix that boat. And they're back into the water. The ski is running. It looks like they're good.
Only get 1 2-minute start, or 2-minute hold, and if they use all of it, nobody else can have any part of that. But if they only use part of it and another rider has a problem, they can't actually finish out the time. All right, guys, we are getting ready. And very quickly, they've got them underway, and the engines have started. Oh, and you can see,
Oh, that was some early runners.
That was gruesome.
That was Johnny Hamlin. Toshi with a good hold shot here.
Toshi got a fantastic start. Kevin Redder going to answer that challenge quickly. So too, Oliver Koch-Hansen. So Kevin Redder already grabbed the lane back. Oliver Koch-Hansen slips right in behind him, and it's going to be Toshi Aharo battling Valentin Dardelot as well. Valentin snuck into that 3rd place spot, and Toshi Ahara holding on to 4th. Whoa, Valentin's actually challenging Oliver Koch-Hansen, and never mind.
It's a red flag.
And we see red people.
It was so cool, Don. Wow.
You know what's awesome? We get to see it again.
Oh my God, the tension. I was like,
I was shaking.
You mean, like, yeah, cool, we're going to see it again. But we have to go through that again. Like, our bodies have to go through this again.
But I like cardio. That's a lie. Anyway.
This is cardio. This is pure stress. Your doctor's going to hate us, you know? Like,
I'm going to have a heart attack. Ma'am, why are you having heart palpitations? Too many false starts.
How can you have a stroke in the same time you're sitting down?
All right. Well, you saw what we saw. That was a raggedy start.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, that was pretty cool. Good start from Toshi, but Toshi has a setup where she has an incredible acceleration speed, but he kind of lacks the top speed, and you could see Oliver, which has a really fast boat, sweeping by him. Also, Valentin sweeping on the outside there.
That little Spectre boat that Valentin Dardelot's been working on is stupidly fast.
Yeah.
I don't know how those guys hold on to these things.
And we also have Kevin that has been working on his boat between every moto and here to try to get it to stay in water, he says.
These boats got to be clicking up close to 80 miles an hour. And Kevin Redder with a big 9.0 on the side is probably the wishful thinking of, my goal is to have my boat be 90. Get it? See where I did? That was amazing.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Benjamin back up on shore. He's trying to avoid the water coming into the engine again. There, you can see they're fiddling back in the pump section. They're just putting the ropes in before they're putting him in. So when they put him in, he's just ready to fire it up, and they're ready with the ropes already. So
I'll tell you who I didn't see in that top group was Jeremy Perret, who generally is always in that top 5, and I didn't see him in that first. We'll see if he's able to pull it together. Now, let's talk a little bit about head games, because that was a great start for Kevin. It was also a great start for Oliver Koch-Hansen. What do you got to do to keep that composure and turn around and do it a second time?
I mean, this is just mental game, pure mental game, you know, because every 10th of a second you're late on a throttle, somebody's going to be in front of you with a nose, a boat, or like not a boat length,
right,
but a nose length of the boat. So we're talking about like milliseconds here. So if you're slacking, you're gone.
All right. Well, you heard it from one of the best. You cannot focus on the past. That's already done. You got to just relock and load, stay focused.
Never
see
happened.
if you can do a quick repeat.
Yeah, never happened. But addressing what you said earlier with Jeremy not up in the top there, he is going to the yellow gate this time, and we can see the yellow gate is way further compared to the green gate. So very hard for us to see, actually.
I'm actually looking at the officials to the left of us, and they are reviewing that start to see if there are going to be some penalties.
We had Johnny leave the pontoon very early.
Are you giving away things?
That was a very big green boat going first there, so I think
Very
that's
big green boat. I don't want to call anything out, but there was a green boat.
It's not just my eyes that caught that.
All right.
Because my eyes are just unofficial eyes.
Inofficial.
Yeah.
Or unofficial.
Unofficial.
I was going to say my eyes are inefficient, but you could go with unofficial. That works too.
I'm both. I'm blind on one and half blind on the left.
All right, let's see if penalties are assessed. I would imagine, as we see the officials conferring, that we will probably get a false start call.
Yeah.
Now, false starts look like what, Daniel?
Well, we typically don't do this procedure, but historically, we have tried to implement that they have the lanyard on the head, so you won't have the possibility to have the engine running, and you won't be able to be a part of the start, basically. So when the start goes, then you can put your lanyard in and start your engine and go. So you're gonna lose so much on that, but it's not necessarily doomsday.
I've seen them come back from it.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you can go on the inside. You can take a track going or a lane going on the inside. All right, we're back at it.
Okay, light is back up as Luca Filiberte goes down the line. And we were going to see if any penalties assessed. We'll be able to check that out on the after call. Right now, we're getting ready for a starting grid. Oh, both of them are up, and as soon as both go, we're out of the gate.
Toshi!
You can hear them. That is, once again, Kevin Redder, but it was Toshi Ohara with the jump in a good way.
Look how they're eating him alive there.
Yep, Kevin Redder and also Oliver Koch-Hansen were working a big time. Valentin Dardelot also in that mix. So Kevin Redder in the lead, Dardelot in second, Oliver Koch-Hansen back in third. For a moment, that looked like an Oreo. And Toshi Ohara back in fourth, and it looks like Oliver Koch-Hansen going to go to the inside. Kevin Redder darts to the outside. And as we take a look over the split section, the battle has in fact begun. Kevin Redder with a fantastic start, working the outside split. Oliver Koch-Hansen going to try to meet him from that inside, and then let's see how all of these guns work out. But man, it is a charge. What surprises me is they got a little separation pretty quick, and Kevin Redder just came through the merge buoy. He is going to get the whole shot. Boat number 90, Kevin Redder, followed by Oliver Koch-Hansen, Valentin Dardelot in third, Toshi Ohara in fourth. And it is going to be Benjamin Scharf up in fifth. Wow. With Anthony Biernot, who had problems yesterday, is in sixth. Jeremy Perret in seventh. Thomas Pinto in eighth. Teo Benini in ninth. Soshi Sato in 10th.
That must have been contact between Biernot and Scharf there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was close. But we can see now Jeremy really hunting Biernot, coming sweeping on the outside here. Oh, he's going to sweep Biernot on the outside.
Jeremy Perret with a little redemption ride after having fuel in the engine. Anthony answers the challenge.
But he's not able to sweep around Jeremy again, going quick and inside.
Oh, Jeremy's just such a strategist. Well done for Jeremy Perret. He's already moved up into sixth, and we are barely underway with a half of a full lap.
But I'm going to be real honest with you here, Don. Why did Valentin follow Kevin? We saw both Toshi and Hansen barely getting through Dardelot. Dardelot managed to recover from Toshi passing him, but of course didn't then manage to get by Oliver again.
I have a theory on that. I think Valentin came into that final buoy a bit wide, and Oliver Koch-Hansen had his nose in there, and he sort of forced him, didn't he?
No.
No, he's denying me.
No, because they had a very good gap back to Oliver going into the split section, but yeah, he probably went wide and went just right after Kevin as the easiest option there, but that cost him, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, we're talking about these two gentlemen. Kevin Redder just hits the front stretch again, but look how close Oliver Koch-Hansen is to him. He's within 2 seconds. Let's take a look at our first times pop. 1390 for Kevin Redder.
Look how Jeremy's passes Benjamin Scharf in the split section.
Oh, that is moving him up yet again. Jeremy Perret from 8th to 5th in a single lap.
What is going on here, Don? You know, Quinton was in 11th in the last lap, and he's pushing Benjamin Scharf now.
Already at 7th. 19 riders on the field, and Quinton Bosch in a single lap went from 19 to 7th place. Rederer in the lead with the 1:39, but your fastest lap time, watch that yellow boat. It is Oliver Cock-Hansen in second with a 1:38, Valentin Dardelot in third, Toshi Ihara still fourth, Jeremy Perret in fifth, and Quinton Bosch working Ben.
Look at how Quinton Bosch is trying to cut on the inside of Benjamin Scharf. Look how he catches him.
Oh, he's going to try to dart in on the inside. Didn't make that one work, so he's going to keep working his lines. We've got our camera on Quinton Bosch. Your defending world champion.
Look in the back straight now, how he's going to catch Benjamin Scharf. Look how clean he looks in water. He's going to catch Benjamin. He's closing in. He is side by side now.
All right, so Quinton Bosch gets around. As soon as you heard the O, that was the indicator. He got around.
But it's not over yet because Benjamin went into the blue. Quinton is in the green. There was a lot of traffic in both.
Yes, there is. I just saw Toshi Ihara take a big dig. That was your 4th place rider, and I saw the bottom of that hole. Let's see how that converts. Kevin Rederer once again to the front stretch, and a little gap now between him and Oliver Cock-Hansen. And as he comes through, a 1:40 on that one. And Oliver Cock-Hansen with a 1:43 and a 4.4 second gap. Valentin Dardelot looking solid up in third. O'Hara in fourth. Jeremy in fifth. And Quinton Bosch already gotten around Scharf in sixth. Dusty.
Yeah, Scharf unable to respond to that pass on the back straight by Quinton there, which was nothing short of astonishing. And it was fun. I called it out before it happened even.
You were relentless.
All right, so we have up the pack here. Quinton is charging for Jeremy now. And I think we're going to see some similarities here now. He's going to close in that little gap he has, and he's going to go and run them down on the back straight. He has been relentless on that back straight, keeping that ski in the water. But, mind you, Jeremy is also good on this.
I was just going to say, relentless is good, but Jeremy Perret is quite the defender. Let's see if Jeremy Perret can hold off Quinton Bosch. Now, Jeremy had problems with his boat yesterday. He said it was running great today. Hopefully that boat will stay together, and it's got to stay together for a while. We've only got 5.5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Quinton is actually eating in on Jeremy here, but now we have Kevin and Oliver in the split section. Kevin following, Oliver following Kevin into the blue section. Kevin is yet to take the green split.
All right, again, you can follow along with us on that, and it looks like Oliver Cock-Hansen has yet to take the blue split.
Which he actually is in now for the first time.
So he's going to move it into that, but Kevin Rederer is still working the outside, and I think Kevin's playing a smart game. He's got all of this race to pick up both of them. He's talking about the Joker buoys. You've got to take each lane twice in order to hold your position on the line.
And look also, Quinton is making a pass on Jeremy, easily coming by.
Got it from the inside. So,
you know who's next? That's Toshi.
Hold on. Beautiful move. Take a breath, buddy. Toshi Ihara still in fourth, Quinton Bosch in fifth after passing Jeremy Perret from the split section.
Oh, Lord.
All right, again, unaware of all the chaos happening behind him, Kevin Rederer still leading. Oliver Cock-Hansen in a second, Valentin Dardelot and Toshi Ihara now are going to have to deal with QB1.
Look at how, Quinton really cutting lines here on Toshi. Toshi struggling in these huge waves. Quinton is like, all right, but I'm just gonna pass by here. Look how now Quinton is going to try to cut on the inside.
Quinton Bosch darts to the inside, and Toshi makes a small error, and that's all it took. Quinton Bosch made another move.
Wow.
Up. He's now at fourth. All right.
What is it with this guy?
We've got 3 laps. 3 laps, you guys. He went from 19th to 4th.
Wow,
he's not done.
That leaves just Valentin in front of him. Quinton following Valentin into the blue split now. But we have Kevin going green, while Oliver going blue. But Kevin has lap traffic in front of him. This is interesting.
Yeah, Kevin needed to start picking off the inside split, and he does. He worked around that lap traffic fairly quickly. And actually, it didn't cost him. Boy, he is popping a lot of air coming out of that split.
Ooh.
Talking about Kevin Redder's ride.
Quite a decent gap he has now to Oliver.
1-4-1, Kevin Redder, and let's see, Oliver Cock-Hansen coming in. His lap's a 1-4-3, 6 seconds separation.
Did we see a fumble here from Oliver? Already 6 seconds between him and Reicher.
I
Is
think
quite a
it
big
was
gap
the lap
from
traffic.
compared to last lap.
Speaking of traffic, Quentin Bosch now hunting Valentin Dardelot.
Oh, we had another change. Jeremy got by Toshi also. But now Benjamin Scharf is hunting Toshi as well.
So Jeremy Perret 5th, Toshi Ihara dropped back into 6th, Ben Scharf in 7th, Matteo Benini in 8th, Anthony Biernat in 9th, and Sochi Sato up in 10th.
Look at Valentin on screen right now, and Quentin is like, all right, you want company, dude?
You want cut? No.
Oh, look at that inside cut from Quentin, touching the boy on the way.
I like how Valentin moved over and tried to steal the line from him, and he is going to continue trying.
Side by side here from Quentin, going on the outside wide. Oh, he is close. Oh, he's closing in. Side by side, he's pushing Valentin out.
It stucks it. He goes to the inside. Quentin Bosch moves into 3rd.
Nice.
Valentin Dardelot was like, what the heck?
Where did you come from?
That
Who do
was
you
just
think
rude.
you are?
Rude. I was trying to slam the door.
Wow. I was not expecting him to pass so quickly.
You weren't?
No, because he was, it looked like Valentin carried good speed into that triple, but Quentin was like, I'm going to go outside then.
All right, the 2 leaders now going to have to deal with QB1. That is Kevin Redder and Oliver Cock-Hansen. And guys, we're only 9 minutes into this. This is going to be a 17-minute plus a lap moto.
Like Kevin has now done both his green, and Oliver has done both his blue. Oliver following Kevin in the green, and Quentin going the blue, and Quentin is closing the gap like big time now. He's only seconds behind Oliver.
Yeah, so Oliver Cock-Hansen is 7 seconds off of Kevin Redder. Quentin Bosch is 5 seconds off of Oliver Cock-Hansen, so he's only 13 seconds behind the leader. Mind you guys, he had to get around 19 riders. I'm not to overstate that, but that's insanity when you're talking about this caliber of field. I mean, this is a massive move, but he did it in Olbia.
He did it in Olbia, that's definitely true.
So I guess you could say maybe be surprised, but not too terribly surprised.
Yeah, I mean, we're already 10 minutes in, so he still has time to make moves on Oliver and Kevin, but to be honest, these 2 guys in front of him are tough. They're not going to let it go. They're not going to let it slide like that.
No, they most definitely are. And I have to tell you that Kevin Redder has not had a lot of time on that XBJ boat. Despite all of that, he is quite the magician when it comes to work on the water. Now, Oliver Cock-Hansen has a splendid year, and he has certainly been in supremacy, if you will. Well, this is interesting. Both of your leaders went to the outside. Quentin Bosch just picked up the inside split. Things that make you go,
I think Oliver is playing the smart game here, trying to keep his position here, following the leader, because he's not in a position to attack Kevin, but he is certainly in a position where he has to defend for Quentin.
All right, Quentin Bosch is going to bringing in the time as you watch a race leader boat 90. Kevin Redder hitting the front stretch.
Oh, Oliver's out. He stopped racing.
What? Oliver actually just looked like that boat stuttered on him.
What?
Quentin Bosch with no dramas gets into 2nd. Oliver Cock-Hansen dropped back into 3rd. Not sure what happened.
Quentin fell down. He's back up again. Oliver is chasing now again. But what happened there with Oliver? He just stopped up. You saw that.
I do not know if a lanyard popped, because that's normally when you hit the brakes like that. I just don't know if he popped air or what.
He didn't fumble with his hands like that, so he was way quicker than that. It wasn't. Maybe it was an engine stop. Maybe he hit the stop button. Probably. I don't know.
All right, Quentin Bosch. Good grief. What a juggernaut on the track.
That just leaves another juggernaut for him to pass, which is Kevin. Looks solid. I gotta say, he looks better today than he has done the previous days.
So I have to just point out the obvious. He comes into this with 100 points. He's back at 6, so this is more for fun for him. And I would say also for Quentin, this is a moment to go, hey, by the way, even though I'm not on the podium, I'm somebody to deal with.
Yeah, but Kevin is in a position to win the GP.
He most definitely is.
And Oliver kind of is too, but...
Well, let's take a look and we'll give you those results. So the way it stands right now for the GP, it's going to be Kevin Redder, Oliver Cock-Hansen, and Toshi Ohara was in third for the podium. And then for the world title, it would be Oliver Cock-Hansen, Jeremy Perret, and Toshi Ohara. No change to either pod so far. But we got to see how far back Toshi is. Right now, Toshi Ohara is at 6. And I sort of gave you that rundown a little bit earlier. You only go back a certain number. We'll see. Right now, we are watching QB1 to that front stretch, and Kevin Redder has been served notice.
I mean, he is looking solid. Quentin is looking solid, but Quentin still has 8 seconds to pull up on to be able to attack Kevin here. Let's see if he can be able to go to shorten that gap for next lap.
28 World Championships overall for Kevin Redder. And right now he is trying to get a Grand Prix locked in. You're watching Jeremy Perret, Valentin Dardelot go at it.
Yeah, Valentin has kicked in another gear and attacking Valentin. Behind him again, we have Toshi trying to defend from Sharf, not able to come around him.
Anthony Biernot's dropped back to 9th.
Really good starts from Valentin. Both these restarts were Valentin was so far up front here, but he's got company from Jeremy.
Jeremy Perret on that 72 boy had a great run going yesterday. We talked about that earlier, but right now he has got to stay up, and he can only drop back to 9th for him to hold his positions. But where he's at is perfect.
Yeah, we got up front. We have Kevin going blue and Quentin going blue, so no drama there so far. All right, but let's see. Oh, Jeremy is closing in on Valentin on that back straight. Let's see. Valentin going into the outside split, blue side. Jeremy going green inside.
All right, Valentin Dardelot aboard the Spectra boat. What a great start for him. Oh, tapping. That was Kevin Redder who tapped the buoy.
Yeah,
Not going to affect him, though.
Talking about tapping, but Quentin ate up that 8-second gap, and now 6 seconds off the clock between him and Kevin, only 2 seconds behind now.
You can see these guys on the left-hand side of the track. Oliver Cock-Hansen back in third, still has the fastest lap time of a 1:3.85. Oh, go ahead.
Quentin is officially in attack mode on Kevin.
He has not stopped being in attack mode since he hit the gas off that start.
Oh.
Quentin Bosch, indomitable. What an incredible athlete. Oh, he did a nice line coming into the left-hand side of this track.
You can see it. It happens again. Quentin starts eating lines off his competitors, and he does it again. Let's see now. He comes on the inside of Kevin's line. Yep.
All right, Quentin Bosch, as you watch on the screen, hunting your leader, Kevin Redder. And this has been a rivalry that has unfolded many, many times on the track. Two of the fastest riders in the world duking it out on our final moto.
Kevin going into the blue with there's 2 lappers. Quentin going into the green with the free flow. Not really sure why Kevin did that.
Well, let's see how this unfolds. Quentin Bosch to that inside split, and Kevin Redder fighting lap traffic. I don't see him having much problems with that. He's moving through the lappers pretty quickly.
Well, that's
I don't think
lucky.
it's going to slow him down. Whoa! Oliver Cock-Hansen caught about 3 foot of air.
Yeah, this is Quentin coming by Kevin here.
Oh my gosh, Quentin Bosch just took over the lead again.
Just like that.
Just like Italy, Quentin Bosch went from dead last and took the win. He had a 1:39.039 as his fastest. That last lap was a 1:40. That was answering Kevin Redder's 1:44. 4 seconds faster on the lap, and that tells your story. All right, Quentin Bosch, your new leader. Kevin Redder doing what he needs to do. He doesn't need to get around Quentin Bosch to hold his positions. So I would say the smart play here is to just watch Valentin Dardelot and Jeremy Perret, and Jeremy actually doing a monkey dance.
Jeremy's so close to getting by Valentin there. They were drag racing all the way down the front straight. Also, Benjamin Sharf getting by Toshi there finally.
All right, once again, there's no change on the podium. Kevin, Oliver, and Toshi for the Grand Prix of Qatar. And for the World Championship, it's Oliver, Kak Hansen, Jeremy Perret, and Toshi Ihara. So again, we'll just have to watch and see how this plays out. For Perret, can't move past 14th. So as long as these guys stick pretty close to this top 10, they are good. And right now, Perret's in 5th. So all he's got to do is play this out. This point in time, you've got to slow and start thinking. Doesn't have to be a barn burner. Quentin Bosch did what he wanted to do, went out there after the little catastrophe of yesterday, converted into a lead. It's not going to affect the podium positions, but it certainly is a nice flex. And you can hear the white flag already up for Quentin Bosch. Man, that went by super fast as Kevin Redder scooting through in a second, working through a little bit more lap traffic. Speaking of that, Oliver Kak Hansen is about 13 seconds off of Kevin Redder's time. He did have to deal with a lot of lap traffic.
Yeah, I think he's extended that gap quite a bit, actually. He's now down to what?
Went to 17.
23 seconds here.
17 seconds.
Oh.
But, well, we have two separate times. That's interesting.
Oh, well, let's meet in the middle.
Up.
Let's meet in the middle.
It's okay, 20. All right, you guys. Again, your final lap for Ski GP1 Moto number 3.
All right, further back in the pack, Valentin unbothered by Jeremy. Charf also unable to get by Jeremy here.
Toshi Ihara 7th. It's not a problem for him being there. Yanni Hamlin has moved up from the 12th place spot to 8th.
Oh!
Matteo Benini in 9th.
Toshi's really struggling here with engine problems. Is he going to make it without Perret passing him? What does that make?
It won't change the podiums, Daniel, as long as he stays somewhere in the top 10, but he can't go down.
That means that he has to complete the lap. That ski sounded like crap. Look at the speed of Toshi. Oh, God, that was not good.
You're watching the race leader on this final lap. That is Quentin Bosch. Wowza. Let's talk a little bit about that guy's pedigree. 20 Belgian champion, 10-time Dutch champion, 19 world championships, and all of that. He's only 30 years old, and he takes the win for Moto number 3. You're watching Quentin Bosch celebrate his moment. Wow, everybody just had to take a breath. Kevin Redder with a big pop in the air, coming across in second in Moto number 3, and it's going to be Oliver Kak Hansen in that 3rd place spot. Again, no change. Let me give you the podium. There is Oliver Kak Hansen as he comes through, and he too is just going to bring it in slow. Once again, Kevin Redder, Oliver Kak Hansen, Toshi Ihara will be your Grand Prix of Qatar podium. And in the world title, and you can see the reaction, Oliver Kak Hansen is your new world champion.
Wow.
Jeremy Perret will be 2nd, and Toshi Ihara will be 3rd.
You can see how much that meant for him. You know, Oliver, he just played the smart game this time like he didn't do in Italy in one of those motos. And now I think he learned from those mistakes and just played it cool. No reason to charge here. And now he's benefiting from it.
Yanni Hamlin, I just got to give a shout out to. 17th on the start, moved up to 8th. Toshi did fall back pretty far. Let us readjust that and look at the reaction. Oliver Kak Hansen with a double-double.
Insane.
Well done. He's podiumed twice.
He's accompanied by his mechanic, Palla.
That is well done. He's put together a lot of Grand Prix wins and single moto wins. A great run this year in 2025 for a World Championship.
I mean, he has a great team around him, a great boat they built together, and an overall great guy. So nice to see him get his first World Championship, actually.
Well, I don't know about you, but we had to catch our breath on that one.
Awesome.
Another very emotional moment for Oliver Kak Hansen.
And
I do believe it is. It's his first World Championship win ever.
And we have now the Grand Prix winner and the World Championship winner, Kevin Redder and Oliver Kak Hansen together here, hugging it out.
How cool is that? Here at the Old Port of Doha Grand Prix of Qatar, and in the last 2 motos, we have crowned 2 first-time world champions.
Yeah, and wow. Oh, we have Valentin Darlat on our investigation.
Here you go. As far as your rundown, you can get a quick look at that. We'll be right back right after this.
Get ready, Doha. The waves are calling. In a city where the desert meets the deep blue, where modern skylines rise beside the timeless old port, energy never stops moving. From sunrise rides along the Corniche to nights that sparkle under the Gulf sky, this is Doha, bold, vibrant, alive. And this October, it gets even louder. The UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship returns with the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar from October 30th to November 1st. The world's fastest riders hit the water, carving through waves, chasing victory, and igniting the heart of the city with pure adrenaline.
Whew, breathtaking moments. Welcome back to the UIM-ABP Aquabike Circuit World Championship, the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar, unfolding with a ton of new titleists. Once again, Estelle Perret got her very first World Championship win, followed by Oliver Cock-Hansen taking his first World Championship win. Daniel, I have been breathless on both of those motos.
Whew.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, wow, what an immense ride from, especially Quinton here, coming from the very last position. And after one lap, 11th. Next lap, 7th? Mm-hmm. And then rest is history. Just play this back and just enjoy. But I got to give it to Oliver and Kevin playing it smart and cool here. Just keeping the Grand Prix within the grasp of victory, and also Oliver keeping the World Championship.
We're having some fun out here on the water. The course marshal coming through, and he's like, I've got the checker flag.
Oh.
All right, it's a great afternoon, and you can see we've been talking a lot about the exuberance. It's continuing to play out back here behind the scenes as well. The fans also cheering on these new world titleists. What an incredible day. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Put your crate tables in the upright and locked position because we're about to take flight for Runabout GP1. It's going to be Moto number 2. And there was a lot of drama for the mama yesterday. I'll give you that recap in just 1 second, but it was insane. Once again, we just had a little history for Oliver. He got 9th in 2020, 13th in 2021, 22 he got 4th, 23 he got 2nd, and in 2024 he ended up being 8th.
What a ladder.
In the World Championship, and right now he is making his way back to the paddock to celebrate. Let's talk about the big guns. In Moto number 1 yesterday, it was a mixed bag of tricks for sure on Halloween. Yosef Abdul-Razak with the whole shot. He led for just over half the race before encountering a lot of boat problems and had to get an Uber from the field, and the course marshal's pulling him off. This story of boat problems befell Khalifa Bessala, who was in 3rd for several laps. Francois Midori blew his crankshaft and engine and had to retire despite a short-lived takeover from Yosef. Jeremy Perez finished this moto in 1st place. In 2nd, it was Georgi Kasha, just 1.63 seconds behind Jeremy in the final lap. Waleed Al-Sharshani, what a moment in time. He started the race back in 15th, catapulted all the way up to the top 3, finishing in 3rd. Those are your current top 3 for the Grand Prix of Qatar. After one moto, the positions are still open to predict. 6 penalties. This is like one of those crazy March Madness moments. Ruben Jimenez Riquelme got dinked for 2 laps by missing the demarcation. Tori Snyder got a little confused and ended up getting a DSQ for going the wrong direction yesterday. Rashid Aldawas and Anthony Ratatak got a 1 lap for missing buoys. And Andres Wisniewski, who you were talking about yesterday, got a 30-second penalty for not taking enough laps on the Joker buoys. Guillaume Humain ignored some signals and also got docked lap. It's not good to ignore signals. Well, let's talk about for the World Championship. Now, the fight for first is still alive. Jeremy Perez, after yesterday, managed to close the gap. He came into this one with the overall with 109 points. He's only 9 points off of that lead. For that, he cannot go past fourth to keep his first place spot on the podium. And as I mentioned, he's only 9 points ahead of Francois Midori. Midori has a 22-point lead over Georgi Kasha for the World Championship, but still can't fall behind 19th place to keep the second place spot. Pierre-Francois Savelli is Kasha's most direct threat for third, and he's only 4 points off. Current standings, Jeremy Perez, Kasha, Al Shoshani for the Grand Prix. By the way, Linus Lindberg's got 18 points, so he's right there. And the World Championship standings for Jeremy Perez, 109, Francois Midori 100, Georgi Kasha 78. That's how it looks at the moment. And Francois Savelli 74, Samuel Hansen is still in this, even with this final round. He had 65 points. He was in fifth, but sadly he won't be here. He's not going to get to play.
But his boat will be here in spirit together with Linus.
Together forever.
Because
I'm pretty sure Linus is going to try to pack that in his crate tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Because I talked to Linus.
I like that, definitely.
Yeah, because I talked to Linus. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that boat."
Did he like it?
Yeah, he liked it. So, and obviously because he got really good results yesterday. He was like, what, fifth yesterday?
Yeah. Moto 1.
No, fourth.
Pierre Savelli, yeah. Linus Lindberg moved out. Remember, because we had the shakeups. Lino Autorujo ended up with 8th. Look at all these penalties, though, man. It took up half the page.
Yeah, it was a lot of penalties. We also had a lot of
bad
penalties
actors.
in the actually pole position also.
Yeah, we did. We had a lot of switch ups.
Switchity rules. All right.
There I was. No, literally, there I was. Because I was there, but then I was.
Yeah.
Not there. A lot of flexing happening in that ski GP1 class.
Yeah, that was an immense moto. Wow.
You can see these guys getting ready for the parade lap. Walid Al-Shoshani just coming across the front area here. Right in front of scoring. And here is your entry list. Jeremy Perez, Georgi Kasha, Walid Al-Shoshani, Linus Lindberg, Pierre Savelli, Jean-Baptiste Baldassari, and Khalid Al-Mohani. Lino Autorujo. But wait, there's more. This is a massive class. I'll let you guys read through this. But 23 riders.
You know, I want to... we have some really cool action coming into this moto because we have Joseph Abdul Razak coming from the behind. We have Midori coming from behind. We also have Khalifa Belsalah coming also from the rear, which they are going to create a lot of action. These are all fast boats, all fast skis, starting on the very end of the red buoy.
It sounds like havoc to me.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Carnage.
Well, I have to say also that yesterday when Abdul Razak held the lead for a long time there, met so much heavy lap traffic, didn't manage to go past that lap traffic as efficient as Kaza and Jeremy Perez did, and they managed to take advantage of that and got by him.
Look at Perez chilling like a villain down there.
The villain chilling. Oh,
looks like he's listening to
Who is
tunes.
out here telling everybody he's a villain now, huh? That's you.
What? I said nothing.
Gotcha.
If you had to guess what's on his Spotify list, what do you think he'd be listening to
He's
right
probably full of DMX sounds tracks and Tupac. I don't know.
Tupac. God, that's awesome.
And
I'm gonna say EDM.
I'm thinking Midori got like Dire Straits on there. Like,
Dire
yeah,
Straits.
just a bunch of cool dudes. And Kaza, he's full metal hardcore.
Yeah, he's got industrial or hard metal.
Yeah.
Not even a look at him.
Yeah,
He looks like he's listening to heavy metal.
I don't even want to sit in my seat.
Boom, boom, boom.
No,
Meanwhile,
you go ahead.
Yosef Abdul Razak is listening to some happy hardstyle.
I hope he's back at it again because we need him to produce some awesome scenes for us.
Look at that face. It looks like he's like, man, can we hurry up with the traffic? There's way too much traffic. Come on. Green light.
Setting pretty soon, guys. Let's get it on.
Meanwhile, Jeremy's meditating.
Hey, Martin Dulek, we actually haven't... I was expecting to see him a little bit higher on the list. Right now, he sits in 9th position, I believe. But he had some issues in the pole position, I believe. I think he started last. fast from pole position.
Yeah.
So
Easy rider.
he didn't. He wasn't able to complete a proper lap in the pole position there. So a very good reason why he had a bad start.
Midori, I loved catching that. He was like, had the big Easy Rider sticker on the side. It just looked like Easy Rider.
Easy.
Just so chill, so relaxed. These guys play such a good mental game. You've learned that. I think that's part of the seasoning of this tour. It's not an easy tour. The regulations obviously very, very tight. They're very strict and adhere, which we love. It really creates a fair environment. But the other thing that's cool is not easy to just come out here and pop a win. You gotta You gotta understand all of the intricacies behind it.
It's a system.
That's a perfect way to put it.
And you gotta know it. You
Like
gotta
a
know your
process.
way around it. It's not like I know it. No, you gotta practice it. Look at the the races in front of you, and look at races that has happened in the past. Look how they did it. If you're not familiar with the World Championship, because it's a different system than national races and other European or other world events. So, and I think this is the best setup we have in the world right now.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Certainly is turning into one to watch in so many ways because of all the riders that we're getting as well. But it's up to you, our fans, and we really appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah, definitely now when we developed, or not we, but when
Yeah,
H2O.
what you been doing?
Yeah, me and Don did that.
It's all us.
No, when H2O developed that pontoon start together with the riders back in, 2018?
Yeah, that
and
was
they were
cool.
testing it out for the first time when they were doing the ropes and the pontoons. They really made the starting even and equal for everybody because the flying starts, we've done that. We did it in Olbia, but it's very messy, very difficult to get it even and square for everybody. So I think the riders are all agreeing on the pontoons are very good for racing in general because it's everything is equal and it's very clean and easy for everybody to follow.
I love the running starts. I mean, for eye candy, but I think the pontoon starts are more of an equalizer.
Yeah, racers don't
love the running starts too
because
much.
it's so easy to get caught off guard or end up in the wrong starting position, or maybe you're just left behind a little bit.
Just as simple as keep it straight. Just keep it a straight line.
Yes,
what looks straight to me is not at all straight to you.
Yeah, somebody's pushing the line in front a little bit, so you push it in front a little bit, and then you get a penalty, and then you got the shit going,
Because I lost my temper.
Hey, actually, we haven't had a stop and go with this.
We have not.
We haven't actually had a stop and go this race or in Olbia.
What is going on here? I sure hope we didn't create an
but
issue.
hey, it's a very good indication that we had no jump starts.
All right, we are coming through the front here with the Parade of Nations. Again, 23 riders. And just getting a chance to see all of them. The crowds have lined up along the wall. We've had a great set of crowds the last couple of days. Speaking of that, what a night show unfolding last night. You want to talk a little bit about our winners, Daniel?
Oh, yeah. We had the line slalom, and we had, We had Benedicte running off with the win there in the ladies' class. We had Quinton Bosch running it off in the men's class. In the runabout, who took the runabout win?
Oh, wow.
That completely fell out of my mind there. Oh, what is going on with Perez? That was smoking
Perez
out.
Is just looking underneath the hood here.
It's smoking. Look, it's smoking out of his hull.
Oh, no, that's not okay. That is seriously not okay. That is your points leader. No.
Oh. Are we going to see some scenes here, Don? Because if he is not starting, that just yeets him out of the top again.
Uh-oh.
No.
That is not a good
that's not
body language.
No, it isn't. No, it is not.
No, he's already indicating something to be very, very
wrong. Oh, no. Are we going to see him retire? Look at him. Come on, man. Wow.
Guys, that is your points leader both for the Grand Prix and for the current World Championship, Jeremy Perez. and he cannot afford this. He had 25 points from the win in Moto 1. Oh,
Please tell me I have a hidden trick.
it's done. If you get pulled in, you're done.
I see he got some hand gestures asking to be pulled in back into the pontoons. Maybe they can fix it there. A quick fix, who knows? But wow. If he's out now.
Yeah, let me clarify that real quick, Daniel. If they bring him over to the pontoon, he will be able to start. But if they pull him to the paddock, he is done.
Yeah.
It is all over.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to pull him to the pontoons. Luckily for him, or are they?
All right, so once again, your points leader, Jeremy Perez, he was leading the Grand Prix, and he was also leading in the World Championship points, and right now his body language is speaking volumes. There is something drastically wrong with that boat. Hopefully, guys, fate, destiny, whatever you want to call it, miracles will intervene, and maybe he'll be able to get that thing rolling.
Wow.
What a heartbreaker. We talked to him a little bit yesterday. It's an older boat that he's been working with, has been off the tour for over a year and a half, as the other boats haven't, but he said he needed a new boat.
Okay, they definitely pulled him into the pontoons, and I don't know what to say, Don. This is...
not good.
I feel so bad for him right now.
Oh, man, this is a heartbreaker.
I mean, like, yesterday he was on the top of the world, and now it looks like it's all in shambles, you know?
Ugh. Not happy. All right, guys, again, recapping this. Your current standings with Perez leading, Georgi Kasha second with 22 points, Walid Al-Shoshani with 20, Linus Lindberg with 18, and Pierre-Francois Savelli with 16. If Jeremy's not able to get off the line, that's going to be an automatic move up for Georgi, Shoshani, and Lindberg for the Grand Prix. It will also immediately affect the World Championship because he doesn't have that big a cushion. He only had 9 points. Separating him and Midori, so it'll give Midori the top, and Georgi Kasha second, Savelli third, and wow, I don't know. Let's see what happens. But this does not look does not look like a positive outcome at the moment. You really don't. Either way, let me put it this way: if you're under a tow hook going back to the podium, your stomach has got the real uglies in it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a good feeling for you. Wow, what a tough moment for the gentleman from France who has such an incredible year and a great history in this sport.
Oh,
his mom is here. I'm sorry, his wife is here, Marta, along with the girls, and they really wanted to be able to cheer him on. 7-time world champion, and right now, very tense moments down on the line. And I don't see him in that pole position.
no, he's not. They pulled him in for the back of the line there. I don't know if they did it because they were going to look at a boat or what. That's where they pulled him in.
We'll find out what's going to happen. Right now we're in a bit of a standby as we wait, but nobody's feeling good about this. And the thing that to bear in mind, this is a pretty close-knit family, so even the racers that are fighting for points are feeling for him at the moment. Yeah, what a toughie. Yosef Abdul Razak. Oh, thank you. Yosef Abdul Razak. Daniel, keep looking at it. Don.
Hey.
Yosef Abdul Razak took the win in Runabout GP1 in the slalom last night. And it might be a good time for me to mention I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Wow. All right, so congratulations once again to our slalom winners, Yosef Abdul Razak, a world champion in slalom yesterday, and Benedicte Dronge, also a world champion. And
Okay, so
also Quentin Bosch, a world champion, yes.
I think I heard some whistles here.
Some
They're
whistles?
preparing to start.
Some Wiesels.
But where is Perez? Is he going to start from the back? Where is he? What is he going to do?
I am not sure. Should have been able to, if they pull him in to the pontoons, maybe they cost the points. Not the points, but they give him lose the pole position.
Maybe
just pull him over there.
Oh, no,
I'll have
that
to
is
follow up
Jeremy.
on it.
That is Jeremy on his pole position, sitting on the pontoon. He's not racing. That is Jeremy sitting in the front, right in the bottom part of the screen right now.
No.
He's not racing. Wow.
And Georgie's even like, where's your boat?
He's like, you can borrow mine. It's like,
Oh, guys, this is just the worst. Now I'm getting emotional for a whole new reason, and not a good one. You could see Georgie's like, where's your boat? Get your boat.
yeah. And Jeremy Perez looking back at it like, is it gonna
Maybe
come?
Mechanics were over there working on it. I'm sure Teddy Pons is down there now. I could see a boat on the far, far side. I can't tell if it's out of the water.
There is a boat in the pontoons, is it?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Must be Perez's boat.
Jeremy.
There is a rule that in order to be able to pull the 2 minute,
You have to have
the
your boat on
rider
the line.
the rider have to be present together with the boat.
Yes.
I mean, they kind of pulled him in the boat in there, so that's not on him, I guess. So I think he should be able to pull the 2 minute. Oh, he's running back.
Yeah.
To the boat. Let's hope that there is a chance here.
All right, you guys, we'll give you the update as we've got it. I haven't heard anything yet from the officials, but it does look like they've got it fired up.
Midori having his hand up. He's calling the 2.
Yeah, Modori trying to help, I would imagine.
Midori's calling the 2.
So they're still calling the 2 minute hold, trying to see, and the course marshal does indicate cut your engines.
Chopped it up. Midori is going to look into his boat probably.
He's got another 2 minute grace, and you can see even Georgi Kasha feeling for him. All of these guys understand that drop in your stomach and the horrible feeling going through your brain after all of this work. Jeremy Perez is still undecided whether he's going to make it to the line.
There is a lot of running in the background, and I think they're doing everything they can to look into this boat of Jeremy.
Here's the problem, though, Daniel. He's running out of time now as he
Really?
goes to the clock. That 2 minutes is irrevocable once we go into that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes is 2 minutes, but it's not a lot of time to make some major fixes.
Wow. Have you had something like this?
Yeah.
This is horrible.
No,
now,
it's
if he
absolutely
posts
the worst.
0, he might still get third on the World Championship podium. We'll have to calculate. Massive bummer. It's been 7 minutes and 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, move the show. Dan's energy. Dan and Dawn, we're all super sad right now, but we're going to have to get ready here. Our clock is going down, and we are going to move along if we're not able to get Jeremy's boat going. So once again, Runabout GP1, you're about to fire off with Moto number 2.
I think we're going to see a start up again without Jeremy here. He's ready for the boat, but it seems like he's not going to be able to make it back to the line here.
All right, guys, once again on this points, let's take a quick look. Georgi Kasha, Walid Al-Shashani, Linus Lindberg are now poised for a runabout the Grand Prix of Qatar. And Francois Midori, Georgi Kasha, and Pierre-Francois Savelli are also poised for the World Championship.
Look how frustrated and disappointed Jeremy is in the back there, hands on his head.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. We, again, are on the clock as we count down. And let's see what happens. You can see Georgi Kasha on that very classic onesie. And it looks like we are firing up the engines. We are ready to go with Moto number 2. This is going to be the final Moto for Runabout GP1 and a good start for Georgi Kasha. And it looks like we are also going to be watching for Francois Midori to come in as well. But Georgi Kasha with the whole shot, followed by Linus Lindberg, and Linus hitting the next level of gas as well. Georgi Kasha with the whole shot, battling with Linus Lindberg as that get ready to go into the split section, and it's going to be Georgi Kasha to the outside split. Linus Lindberg rocking it into the inside, and he's got a ton of company as well. Once again, Georgi Kasha from the outside. I think that's Waleed Al-Shashani on the inside split. Correction. Lindbergh went to the outside. And when we're going to have the beat up, it's going to be Georgi Kasha. Very, very close. Al-Shashani. It is going to be Georgi with the whole shot. Waleed Al-Shashani in second. Linus Lindbergh goes to a penalty buoy. Francois is going to get third. Boat number 29, that's Yosef Abdul Razak in fourth. Tori Snyder in fifth. Linus Lindbergh in sixth. Khalid Jamal Al Mohanadi in seventh. Ruben Jimenez Riquelme in eighth. Francois Maduri back in ninth. Khalifa Belsalah in 10th, and we are underway as we get going with Runabout GP1.
Oh my God, we had an incredible run from Linus Lindbergh. Shot out like a rocket, challenging Kasa. Kasa pushed Linus super wide and made Linus miss the buoy. But he recovered from the black buoy. Linus later on. But wait, we have Tori Snyder up in fifth.
Yep, Tori Snyder looked really good. Mentioned that on that front. Jeremy Perez has a DNS along with Robin LaForge, Egidius Kilavicius, and Ahmad. Meanwhile, we've got Georgi Kasha leading, Waleed Al-Shashani second, Pierre Savali third. Yosef Abdul Razak has moved up into fourth. Tori Snyder in fifth.
How did Abdul Razak made it up to fourth? He was dead last together with Mindori.
He's very, very known for doing that. Yosef Abdul Razak, who broke yesterday, is already in that top group. And again, Ruben Jimenez and already Francois Maduri on the move. Also had to start on the outside. Maduri's up in ninth. We are going to be seeing a whole lot of movement. And it is Georgi Kasha coming under the clock with a 1:27.4, followed by a very quick time. Waleed Shashani with a 1:28. Fastest lap time, Yosef Abdul Razak with a 1:25.
He actually moved into the third position, passing Savelli in the split section here.
And as we look a little bit further down, Pierre Savelli with a 1:28, Linus Lindbergh in fifth, and Maduri has already moved up into sixth. Tori Snyder dropping back a little to eighth. And this is going to be a gun show from first to finish. Georgi Kasha has already put his stamp on it.
We also have...
and we did get Perez back on the track, so let's take a look where Perez is going to be, you guys. And he could still be in the money with this. Even if he didn't start, he had an opportunity for third for the World Championship. We'll get you an update on where he's at. Perez currently in 20th.
I think we didn't see him do the first lap there.
Nah, just didn't catch it, but he is on now.
Yeah, he's on now. We have Abdul Razak right behind Al-Shashani going into the blue split. Now green split for Abdul Razak. Al-Shashani going outside.
Okay, catching a breath. I'm not sure that Perez actually did the first lap. We'll see how it plays out once we get through on this one. Georgi Kasha to that outside. Waleed Al-Shashani, you guys, is stupidly fast. So let's see. Now, he didn't answer to the inside split. That kind of surprised me, but Yosef Abdul Razak sure did, and he's meeting up very close to Waleed Al-Shashani. Knock, knock, here I'm at. That is Kuwait answering the challenge of Qatar. Francois Maduri has moved up into fifth from sixth.
Passing on Lindbergh there. Maduri came on the inside split.
Maduri, fifth place from dead freaking last, and Yosef Abdul Razak is in third place from dead last. Belsalah is in ninth place.
Yeah, Khalifa made the pass on Tori Snyder. Khalifa also starting from last position together with Razak, and Maduri has also been charging his way up.
So Tori Snyder from fifth to ninth, and oh my goodness, even though he's underway, Jeremy Perez already having to pick up a penalty buoy. Let's take a look and see where he's at. He hasn't moved past 20th, and he's probably going to have to take a little time and just see how much he can make up. We've got a big moto, you guys, 25 minutes.
I mean, we have seen Perez and Maduri, Kaza lapping a lot of riders these first moto, and right now Perez has only managed to do one lap, so that means that he is one lap behind these riders.
Yeah, that's what we suspected, that he did not get on that opening answer. You've got Francois Maduri, who is a hunting, and Francois in that fifth place spot. Now, you guys, Francois had a terrible situation yesterday with this top points and then moving back and then braking. So trying to get points. Perez trying to get points. And Walid Al-Shashani is under battle with Yosef Abdul-Razak. And Francois Midori is up in 4th.
Midori getting by Savelli there. Midori taking a win once again from the inside split.
Francois Midori continuing to move his way through this traffic. Georgi Kasha, a 1:31 on this last lap. Walid Al-Shashani answered with a 1:31 as well.
Want to make a note here, Don. I think all riders except the top 4 riders were lapped the last moto.
I want to make a point that of the top 3 riders, Yosef Abdul-Razak had the fastest lap time on this last lap, and he's in 3rd.
But this makes an opening for Perez to catch some important points here for this moto and for this World Championship.
Well, we'll see where he's got to get up to in order to hold on to both of those titles.
He's possibly got the ride of his life right in front of him right now.
Well, so does Francois Midori, because both those guys were only 9 points apart coming into this. The 9-point separation with Jeremy Perez in the top part of that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Holy hole shot. Meanwhile, Georgi Kasha just looked splendiferous on the beginning of this one.
Oh, well, Midori made his way past Savelli, but Midori is going for Razak at the moment.
So you've got Georgi Kasha on that outside, Walid Al-Shashani on the outside, Midori also on the outside, and he is making a push on Yosef Abdul-Razak. He's unable to do it on that lap. Yosef still in 3rd.
How tight is that top 4 now?
Pierre Savelli running solid with a 1:28 on that. He's in 5th. Lindbergh holding 6th. Another Qatari rider, Al Manati, in 7th. And Belisah, got to talk about it, has moved up into 8th. So your riders that were on that outside, call it clean water, call it extra real estate, they've definitely compensated.
It doesn't really look like it set them back.
Let's take a look here on this next lap. We're 2 laps in, looking to see where Jeremy Perez ends up after that. We'll keep our eye on him. Meanwhile, it looks like some of these riders having to come in and pick up a penalty buoy to include boat number 8, John Baptiste Baldassari. And there comes Jeremy Perez, and he has moved up 1 spot. He's in 19th. He's got to keep going.
He passed Wisniewski this last lap, but mind you, Wisniewski is not on the same lap as Perez, so Perez is going to have to do it again.
Great. All right, you guys, again, Georgi Kasha, a 1:33 on this last one. Al-Shashani, a 1:33. Abdul-Razak, a 1:33. Midori, a 1:31. Midori is hunting Yosef Abdul-Razak. Now, mind you, Yosef hasn't been out on a closed course race for the past several years. Midori has been training fiercely to include working these marathons. Midori's on the inside, and we've got Yosef Abdul-Razak on the outside. No change on that one as they come through.
Oh, it's not over!
Yosef had to pick up the penalty buoy. Francois Midori has moved into 3rd, and Yosef drops all the way back into 6th, but he played that smart. He played that smart back on the merge. Lindbergh is in 6th. Well, actually,
5th.
They're actually showing Yosef in 5th. That's interesting. We'll see if that corrects on the next one.
I mean, Joseph got passed up by Savelli and also Lindbergh, so that puts Joseph back in 6th. So that was a big mix-up.
Yeah, that was huge.
Shake-up, let's say.
That was huge.
Oh no, Abdul-Razak is out.
Yosef Abdul-Razak is down.
Out.
No.
Again.
No.
He had such a great run in there yesterday, leading most of the moto, but now he's out yet again.
All right, that is going to be an easy turnover. Francois Midori moves into 3rd. Pierre Savelli in 4th. And Yosef is just going to be moving back. That'll put Lindbergh in 5th.
Good news for some, bad news for some. This is good news for Perez, who needs all the space he can get and shortening the space between him and Midori in points. We can see now.
Meanwhile, the bullet from Hungary, Georgi Kasha leading. What a spectacular. Wow, did he catch some air on that outside. Air time. It's not freestyle. You're not getting points for that. Keep that sucker in the water best he can. Oh my goodness, Walid answered it again from the inside. And also just taking a quick look, Kasha has not taken that inside split. So Kasha, at some point, is going to have to move to the inside right now. He's playing a big defense with Walid Al-Shashani.
Look how close Midori is to Al-Shashani, and look how close Al-Shashani is to Kaza.
Yeah, Yosef Abdul Razak is out. We saw it on the backstretch. The camera guys grabbed it right away. But again, Walid Al-Shashani holding off Midori. And the pharmacist is serving up some prescriptions called Let Me Pass. Wow, last to third. Astonishing ride.
That was a good one, dog.
Thank you. Georgi Kasha. Boom, baby.
All right, this is going to be interesting because he's going into the back straight any moment now, and when he's going into the green, let's see if Al-Shashani is going to have a shot at him and the blue. They are really close, all these riders. Look at Midori catching Al-Shashani on the back straight, closing in the gap every centimeter of the back straight.
Let's take a look and see what Midori does when they go into the split section. Now, Walid Al-Shashani has been going to the inside, and he did it again. He's forcing Midori to take that outside split. If we have no change, the podium looks like this. Georgi Kasha will take the Grand Prix, Walid Al-Shashani second, and Linus Lindberg will be third. The world title will go to Midori. Perez will still hold it. He'll be in second, and Georgi Kasha will be third.
Look at the merge now. Midori and Al-Shashani is going to be tight.
And Georgi Kasha comes through clean, but Midori still putting pressure. Walid Al-Shashani holding off. Nice defense. He's playing a smart when going to that inside.
Yeah, but what happens when Midori is going to do that? Kaza, he is yet to take the green.
That's literally what I was just going to say. Georgi Kasha at some point is going to have to change his strategy.
What is holding him back?
Well, right now I think he's playing smart, just trying to let some minutes elapse, and he's trying to get some distance between that second place. He's also wanting Midori and Walid Al-Shashani to mix it up. Hopefully those two will focus on each other. Maybe that'll give him an opportunity. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they'll wear each other out. But look how Midori is after Al-Shashani here. And on the last lap, we saw Midori charging after Al-Shashani on the back straight. Let's see if that happens once again.
Crazy. You're watching Runabout GP 12 and a half minutes on a 25-minute moto, and you're watching Walid Al-Shashani, the young gun from Qatar, local product, but believe me, he has a global footprint. What an outstanding rider, but he is up against a monster, and that's Georgi Kasha in the lead.
Al-Shashani had a much better gap to Midori now this time, and so he looks better going into this split session, but Al-Shashani is following Kaza, I believe.
Yep, it does look like he is going to go through. Now, I am surprised that I have not seen Georgi Kasha pull even further away. I really thought he was going to open up the guns. He's still on this outside split, and now Georgi Kasha is going to have to deal with a lot of traffic. And I mean, it's really heavy congestion.
Look, this lap driver is not letting him by.
Oh my goodness, it did allow Francois Midori to get by. He got around Walid Shashani and all of the ruckus.
This damn lap traffic is holding these riders back. Midori snatched that opportunity and took it away from Al-Shashani.
Oh, we got to catch our breath here. Speaking of catch your breath, Georgi Kasha's got to start making some decisions. And we've got a rider that stuttered right in the middle of all that mix, and it slowed up all of the leaders. And that gave Georgi Kasha a little bit of breathing room. Let's see if he takes the inside split now.
We also see, actually, Linus Lindberg showing up to the party once again. Looks like he actually closed a little bit of that gap because of all that lap traffic in front of the leaders.
Pierre Savelli in fourth, Linus Lindberg in fifth, and Al Manati in sixth, and Bel Salah still in this in seventh. Tori Snyder's moved back up into eighth. Ruben Jimenez in ninth, Guillaume Hamain in 10th.
Okay, so we got Midori now on chase for Kaza. Not yet on attack mode for Midori there. The distance is too wide. Kaza finally going into the green.
Yep, good call for Georgi Kasha. That's exactly what he was waiting for, Daniel. He just needed a little bit extra personal space.
But why? The green have looked so well, and most passes has actually come from the green, I believe.
Well, but think about it from their perspective, right? If they're more comfortable on one of the splits or the other, or they feel like the boat is handling better. I think it makes sense to try to open it up and get mid-pack.
He's definitely feeling more confident in the blue. Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, Georgi Kasha's going to have to do it one more time to go to the inside, and then he could go wherever the heck he wants to go as long as he keeps going forward.
All right, so we saw Shoshani coming out from the inside and Midori coming out from the outside. Also, Shoshani he's not letting Midori go. He was on to Midori there.
He's going to try to keep him in the gun sights for sure. Francois Midori on that last lap with a 1.40. Al Shoshani with a 1.43. Georgi Kasha, however, is a bullet. He's got a 1.39 on that last lap.
Meanwhile, talking about Linus Lindberg last lap closing in on that gap, he's struggling to get past this very big lap traffic right in front of him here. Wow. 15 minutes. These guys have got 10 more minutes to go. Let's take a look back. Jeremy Perez has moved up into 18th place, so this is a slow roll, but he is continuing to work his way up through this pack. Jeremy Perez, your current points leader. We've got Linus Lindberg on the screen. He's in 5th. He's got to be so frustrated trying to navigate all that lap traffic, not letting him by.
All right, again, Linus is in this with the GP. He's currently sitting in 3rd. It'll be Walid in 2nd and Kasha in 1st. And yeah, as I had mentioned, Perez, who was in 18th, looks like he's moved up into 16th on that last lap.
We have number 33, Khalifa, who was in 7th in front of Tori Snyder. He has dropped drastically on this board, together with Tori Snyder as well, who is also down in 18th position. Something has happened with both of these riders.
Yeah, these riders are going in. Oh, we had a buoy touch with Georgi Kasha.
That little tap-tap.
That was a little tap-tap. That's questionable on whether he made it through there clean. It's really hard for these riders to see that. And I'm not sure that you can make up a merge buoy if you go in between them. Francois Midori 2nd, Walid Al-Shoshani 3rd. No change in your top 3. And that is going to also indicate no change in your overall.
I mean, look at Shoshani. He's not letting Midori go at all. And Midori catching Kaza. This is going to be a spectacle once Midori is close enough to go for Kaza.
All right, with these shifts, there is a change, however, in the Grand Prix. Kasha with the overall for the Grand Prix of Qatar. Walid in 2nd, and Savelli has moved up into 3rd thus far in the World Championship. Still Midori, Perez, and Kasha. But the Grand Prix is starting to play out a little different with Savelli moving up because he's now in 4th. He got around Linus Lindberg, and that's what he needed to do to pop the podium. So he just knocked Linus off of the podium. So Linus has got to go to work, and he's got a few minutes left to clock. We are at almost 18.
We're at 18 minutes, but what? We have Perez back up in 16th position. He looks like he's struggling a bit, but he's catching positions every lap almost.
That boat sounds horrific.
I mean, he's eating his way up the scoreboard, and he needs every point he can.
Kasha, Walid, Savelli for the podium. Right now, he's not going to get a shot at the Grand Prix of Qatar, but he does have an opportunity for the podium for the World Championship. We're talking about Jeremy Perez. And that is, again, more momentum. We talked about it. Not Perez. It's actually Francois Midori moved into the lead, and it is Georgi Kasha in 2nd.
Wow, what a wild charge from Midori from the split section there. Shoshani coming from the rear also, but like, whoa, what happened there, Don?
Francois Midori, your new leader, blistered that lap, a 1.38. Georgi Kasha, he got caught in traffic. He had a 1.43. Al Shoshani with a 1.40.
Wow, look at the lap times between Midori and Kaza there. That was like, what, 7-second difference?
Yeah, I think Kasha did get stunk.
Yeah, no, 5-second difference between Midori and Kaza there, and Midori was already so close to Kaza. Kaza had no time to lose there.
Linus Lindberg had to go in and pick up the penalty buoy. Didn't cost him a position, but those kind of things can sketch you out. Watching for Perez to come through to see where he's at.
I mean, Linus has close. He has his competition further back in the pack, so it's not so he's not threatened at the moment.
I think everything's got to be feeling like a threat. Well, the gentleman that broke yesterday is on a redemption run. That makes 2 for Tuesday as well, because that's exactly what Quentin Bosch did earlier in Ski GP1. Had a breakdown in Moto 1, in Moto number 2, and Quentin Bosch came back and took the win. And right now, Francois Midori is doing a repeat He had a breakdown yesterday in that first one, and right now he is on a redemption run.
But what if Al-Shashani here? He looks close to Kaza.
Well, Kaja cannot afford to move back because that could cost the points, and he went and stole the line from Waleed. Now, Waleed Al-Shashani is no stranger to that. He might very well answer that challenge.
But look how Kaza goes wide into those tons. You know, Al-Shashani can cut those and eat those lines alive. So I think we're going to see Al-Shashani go even further onto Kaza here on this next lap.
Again, Francois Midori, your race leader, a 1:3.87 on this last lap.
Wow.
And Georgi Kosh is picking the pace up with a 1:4.2. Al-Shashani with a 1:4.0. Pierre Savelli, you are a rocket ship. He got a 1:3.7, had the fastest lap time of the top 10 riders on this last lap.
He's coming up saying hello to Shashani, actually.
He definitely is knocking on the door. We're talking about 12 laps currently in this, and we have just popped over the 20-minute mark.
There's still some good racing to go here.
Ooh. Ooh, this is sketchy. Sketchy in a good way. Look at Georgi Kasha on that backstretch, along with the race leader, Francois Midori.
Yeah, but we have Al-Shashani. He's got party from the back as well. Savelli showing up to the party uninvited, probably.
Well, I guess it depends on who you ask. Savelli's like, I got an invite. I'm on a podium right now.
I invite myself.
I invited myself. All right, looks like Al-Shashani Waleed goes to the inside. Francois Midori has hit both sides, so he can go wherever the heck he wants to. And he's going to be on this outside split. And, man, he had to work through a lot of traffic, and we're still getting a meet-up. This, again, Francois Midori coming through in the lead. Waleed Al-Shashani in second, getting around Georgi Kasha.
Wow, we talked about it, Don, and Al-Shashani executed it.
Whew. All right.
But again, Don, why did Kaza go into the traffic split section?
Again, that was the conversion for the second place, Georgi Kasha.
But it's not over, Don. Kaza.
Lord, no. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. Once again, Francois Midori leads, but Georgi Kasha just got passed by Waleed Al-Shashani. I told you the lap before when he cut him off that's the kind of thing that Waleed will answer.
Yeah, but Kaza he's got company for Savelli right now.
Hold on, we got to talk about Jeremy Perez. He's actually gone down into putt-putt mode. He was up in 16th, but I would imagine that he's going to drop back, and unfortunately, he's also under investigation, and that could really shake up the points. It's a possibility he may not make the podium. Let's see what happens as this plays out, but Jeremy in 15th under investigation.
But he has gained yet another position up in 15th now, so we only have to wait and see here. But we got Kaza right behind Midori there in blue, but we have Savelli going for Kaza now. Savelli in green. Let's see.
All right, of the top 5 riders, all of them have gone to the Joker buoys twice.
Savelli is looking real sharp here, Don.
Yeah, he's pointing out to the inside split. You're watching Pierre Savelli. He's currently in 4th. What he's trying to do is run down Georgi Kasha, and that could cost Kasha a position. No dramas on this one. Georgi Kasha with a 23.33, followed by Savelli.
All right, Savelli not quite there for attack mode, but he was really close before they entered the split section.
You're watching Francois Midori leading, and I would imagine the next lap or so we're going to get this white flag. Francois Midori with a 1:41 on the last lap. Al-Shashani with a 1:42, Georgi Kasha 1:44, and Pierre Savelli also with a 1:44.
And look how Shashani is catching Midori as well, letting Midori know, like, oh, you're not being left alone, dude.
That will not affect the World Championship, as Waleed Al-Shashani did not do any of the other tour stops, but just for fun, you got to point out that this local product, Waleed Al-Shashani, has been a barn burner for sure.
This is all for fun, Don.
Well, it depends right on our perspective for you and I, certainly. All right, Perez just went from 2 laps back to 1 lap behind. This is scary. All right, Q position for the deal is Kaza, Waleed, and Savelli. And then for the world title, it is Midori, Perez, and Kasha. Still no change. Kasha goes to the outside along with Midori and Walid Al-Shashani.
It looked like Kaza was close to a collision there with a lapper who just turned in front of him there. Very dangerous situation there. Now the lapper is in front of Savelli on the green.
You're watching Walid Al-Shashani, and the white flag comes up for Francois Midori. And there goes Georgi Kasha, your third place rider.
Look how Kaza leaped out of that water.
Georgi Kasha holding off the gun from France, that is Pierre-Francois Savelli. And again, you have the white flag out, and Georgi Kasha, you have put together one heck of a ride. I'm not sure with that investigation, if Perez gets a 0, that could move Savelli up into third for the World Championship. So we're really going to have to just see. I can't give you a full call on that till we know what that under investigation truly means. Again, the World Championship now, the way it stands, would go Midori, Perez, and Kasha. The Grand Prix of Qatar would be Kasha, Walid, and Savelli. Midori, of course, with the no points in Moto 1, unfortunately won't have a chance at the Grand Prix of Qatar.
We can see off screen right now, Perez is holding back, waiting for Midori to come by him so he can finish. He looks like he's not able to finish another lap. He's holding back now, waiting for Midori coming around his last split section.
Oh, man. This is so tough for Jeremy Perez. Working your outside split is Francois Midori. Francois Midori, again, after coming all the way from dead last, is working his way to the front stretch, just working around this lap traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this gentleman who's a pharmacist. Congratulations, Francois Midori, taking the win. It is going to be Walid Al-Shashani in second. And Pierre Savelli gets around Georgi Kasha for third. Georgi Kasha will take fourth. We'll give you the updated podium.
Insane charge there for Savelli, actually managing to get by Kaza. And look at Midori with the signature white gloves. Oh my God, what an emotional roller coaster for Midori.
It has been an emotional roller coaster on every one of these motos today, to include this one with Francois. A well-deserved moment. That was insanity, and I can only imagine at the same time Francois is feeling for his riding buddy, Jeremy Perez, and we'll see how that all plays out.
Look at him. He's won everything, this guy. He won it all.
So with that one, the World Championship goes to Francois Midori.
Insane ride from this guy. Insane.
What a beautiful recovery after a disaster yesterday. Broke the crankshaft, just shattered that engine. They had to put together an entire new engine for them. They were able to do that in under 3 hours, which is just ridiculous. And a huge shout out to the local product, Walid Al-Shashani. The Grand Prix of Qatar, we'll see how that plays, but the Grand Prix of Qatar would be Kasha, followed by Walid Al-Shashani and Pierre Savelli. Here is your results for Moto number 2, Runabout GP1.
Actually, I want to say that I think that, Perez choosing to drop that last lap, I think he's unaffected by that. Because you can see the riders behind him has DNFs. So he's now in 14th.
He's got to have some points on the board in order to hold on.
So he's getting points in 14th. Wisniewski was 2 laps in front of him, so it wouldn't help him to do that extra lap. So
unless he was DQ'd.
Well, Perez, yeah. I mean, sure. And we also have Baldessari under investigation. Let's see what Jeremy's going on with.
What a beautiful moment here for Francois Midori.
Wow, he's won it all, man. Beautiful.
All right, everybody take a breath. We are not done with the drama and the excitement. You are watching all of that here for the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar. What a showdown we've had. It's been unbelievable. As Francois Midori enjoys his moment, we'll be right back after this.
Get ready, Doha. The waves are calling. In a city where the desert meets the deep blue, where modern skylines rise beside the timeless old port, energy never stops moving. From sunrise rides along the Corniche to nights that sparkle under the Gulf sky, this is Doha, bold, vibrant, alive. And this October, it gets even louder. The UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship returns with the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar from October 30th to November 1st. The world's fastest riders hit the water, carving through waves, chasing victory, and igniting the heart of the city with pure adrenaline.
When you get there, you get like, what, 6 points?
Yeah.
I think 14th is like...
But he is going to have 14.
Yeah, that's what he ended up at. Yeah, Perez 14. And he ends in that position. So... All right.
Investigation. He missed a buoy. Oh.
We're back on, guys. Let's go.
All right, you guys, we are back for the UIM-ABP Aquabike Circuit World Championship. We were all off screen trying to figure out the points for Jeremy Perez. Excuse us for that because it was a little tense. You are watching the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar. All right, so what we need to figure out as this gentleman enjoys his moment, he is actually going to get 7 points. So we'll see. We'll calculate for you right now. But Francois Midori, no calculation needed.
We're conspiring in the background.
We were conspiring. Sorry, Dan and I both were like,
what happens to Perez? Where's Perez?
I think everybody was, where is Perez?
Yeah.
All right, again, Francois Midori taking the World Championship title. What a moment for the pharmacist from France, him and his kids. What a spectacular, spectacular job. Just unbelievable. But right now we're still checking. He is ecstatic, and he certainly should be.
He got that flag launched up into the the television booth here.
Yeah, if Perez was 14th, we just did a recalculation. It's Francois Midori, Jeremy Perez, Georgi Kasha.
Wow. So he, what?
I just got emotional.
That space between him and Kaza, that can't be much. Well, it's like 1 point, 2 points?
Yeah, gonna look it up. Waleed is gonna win for Qatar, and he is from Qatar.
We unofficially confirmed here with the race director that the under investigation for Perez was a buoy miss, but they stated that it wouldn't change his position.
Okay. So, again, when we take a look at the Grand Prix of Qatar, it will be a local product taking it. Waleed Al-Shasharni, what a huge honor. And Georgi Kasha will be second. Francois Savelli will be third. And we are going to mix it up and do some freestyle.
Linus must have been close on points there too, no?
Yeah, I didn't calculate back to... I didn't go back any further than third. But we could certainly take a look. He did not make the podium. And he didn't make the podium because of Savelli.
Yeah.
Yeah, the space between Perez and Kasha is 10 points.
Okay, so it's 10 points, actually.
Very close. I mean, that was anybody's game.
So between him and Midori, then? Perez and Midori?
No, Perez and Kasha.
No, but, I mean, what's the space between Midori and Perez?
Well, it would be... He had 100 points coming into this, and Perez had 109.
Yeah.
So 25 points to him, and 14 points.
Okay, so it's quite a gap.
Whew, breathe, just breathe.
Wow, that
As
was...
we get ready to go for freestyle.
So tense.
Let's talk a little bit about freestyle. This, too, is going to be a very close battle. We could do the recap here in just un momento.
Un momento.
So coming into that for the world title championship, Midori had 125, Perez 116, and Kasha had a 96. Let's get ready to switch it up. Let us see here. In Moto number 1, which was last night, it was Rashid Al-Mullah who took the win. Roberto Mariani got second. Bader Abdullah had third. Massimo Accumulo ended up with fourth, and Stephen Royer rounded out your top 5. That was yesterday. That was yesterday's news. Let's talk about the World Championship. And let me just get over to that page. One moment. Thank you. Almost ready. I'm almost ready. Really, I'm almost ready. Here I am. I'm actually ready. Coming into this final round, it is Roberto Mariani with 119 points, Rashid Al-Mullah with 112, Massimo Accumulo with 102, and Paulo Nunes, unfortunately, isn't here, is in fourth with 72, and Bader Al-Abdullah is in fifth. So that'll move Bader automatically up into fourth, at least for the overall at the moment as we come into our final moto, which will be a session for freestyle, not really a moto. You get a chance to look at the backdrop here, where our...
What are you talking about, motos?
No, where our award ceremony is going to be happening in just a few hours. But first, once again, a congratulations to our parallel slalom world champions. Benedicte Dronge took it. For ladies, Quentin Bosch nailed a world title yesterday, or actually last night, in Ski GP1, and Yosef Abdul-Razak won in Runabout GP1.
Yeah. Solid ride from all these riders.
Ooh,
prizes.
we get a chance to look at the pretty prizes.
I'm going to take one.
That got everybody's attention. What's that? That looks
shiny.
amazing.
I want the shiny.
We're getting ready here for this big award ceremony as you are watching the final activities for the old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar.
I mean, we're actually just an hour away from the prize ceremony. So this freestyle session is just when it's quick and dusted, done. We're right onto the prize ceremony at 5 o'clock.
Oh, is it that quick?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yay.
I think we got a little
Not
bit
gonna
delayed.
make them wait.
I think we got maybe a little bit delayed from the runabout session here. We had multiple things going on right there, but we were also waiting some for our lovely Perez trying to get back on a track, which he did, and eventually didn't get that first lap in, but he gave it all, and despite his engine not holding up, but I don't want to be the guy who takes that engine apart, because that engine must be
Parts
so
of parts.
Yeah,
just parts of parts.
That's a gravel engine, probably.
You know what? I'm glad you put it that way too, because you could almost hear the rattle as it was coming. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
it's not good when it has that weird sound of.
Because he was never pushing when he got back out, but he was going semi-fast. Like, it was going fast. He was passing riders, but every lap it's just get a little bit slower and a little bit slower, and then the last couple of laps it was like, ooh, this is not gonna hold up for
Daniel,
long.
I have to say I was so excited to even see him out, because when we saw the first lap and we never saw him come through, my heart was just right to my toes for him.
And then he was there.
And then he was there in lap number 2.
And the hope was back, you know.
Hope is alive.
Yeah, the hope was alive. And
it does just go to show, right, that anything can happen.
Yeah, it does. So the moto is never over before you hit the checker flag. And until everybody hits the checker flag, let's say.
As we're waiting for this, because there was a lot. I mean, this came and went so fast.
Yeah.
What were some of the big highlights for you?
I mean, it was very fun to see Torrey Snyder up in 5th there. He has had a tough time during his first year in the Tour. Seeing him, Snyder, he didn't finish the race, unfortunately. He backed down together with also Khalifa. Khalifa also coming from the rear with Abdul Razak. Also, Khalifa and Abdul Razak making a massive charge from the rear there. Both also did not finish, which was a heartbreaker, because Abdul Razak was like, 3rd at a point? And he was also last together with Midori. And Midori also going from last to where he is at now. Number 1. Number 1. That's just a slight charge.
I think
that's that's a Quinton kind of charge, you know?
Oh, no question. Yeah, well, Midori's in his own league for sure. You're just getting a chance to see all the crowds as they're lining up, and our first competitor is going to make his way to the water, and that is boat number 26, Abdulaziz from Qatar.
He
Had a DNS
DNS
yesterday.
That's not good.
It's not good. It's hard to get points.
But he's back out looking eager to show himself.
Good opening there with a back flippy.
Yeah, the nose dived under, but he kept it going, but it was a close one.
Water return on the side. They could do pretty much whatever they want on these boats in the GP1 divisions, to include a lot of the customizations with the water returns. Bam! Nice little backflip. Had a lot of air on that. Able to convert into 3. Rides it out. And as the sun starts to set.
And we got the live timing up. Very nice. I love that.
Oh, that's right. We've got live timing. And hopefully we'll be able to show that to you.
Oh, a nice airtime there. This is already looking very good from yesterday's difference. Nice. Getting the claps from the crowd. He wasn't able to show us any tricks yesterday, unfortunately, but he looks very good today from the start.
Again, out on the water, boat number 26. Abdulaziz, who had the DNS yesterday. If I remember correctly, he was having some problems with this boat. They weren't able to get it started or running very well. So
yeah, that explains it.
They had a lot to work up on. And unfortunately, I don't have very much information on this local rider. But already getting some points on the board. And again, we will see if we can get you some live timing results in just a minute for freestyle, as we transition from closed course into another backflip.
As you say it, Don, it started clocking.
Did it clock on us?
Yeah, it starts clocking. The live timing are the points for these freestylists. Abdulaziz racking up points. Yeah. Woo.
Backity flip. Gotta ride him out. Little deduction there on that, but I do think some of this is the horsepower. He is getting additional challenges because of that. Got the boat out, having some fun times on the water, and we're having some great time watching.
All right, we have 1 30-second left of his routine here, in which he will have to go in for the last big combos he has under his belt. Hey.
I like that. Hey.
That was a good airtime, though.
It was. 3 backflips in a row.
Oh.
Converts into a barrel roll, a.k.a. a 360. It's really a barrel roll. It's really hard to barrel roll these monsters, though. And I think that is going to complete. He raised his hand, indicating he was done. This session is done for me. You could hear the growl. That boat didn't sound super amazing, so I think he was a little underpowered on it.
I think he did pretty good. I mean, he racked up way more points than yesterday, so obviously he got it going at least. I think it was a decent start.
All right, our first competitor in and out. We had a biggest group of freestylers. Special shout out to Bader Al Abdullah for helping us get these extra riders and a lot of local products joining us this evening as well, as we finish up an incredible day of racing, and right now we're setting up a packed house for freestyle too. All right, let's take a look as we run down this lineup. Al Abdullah got a 9 in combos, 7 in variety, 7 in transition, 10 in quality, 13 in water plan, 7 in crowd, 3 in music, 8 in routine, 14 in time, and 10 in adherence to the water plan, and 88 points overall. First one to go. And
88 is a darn good number, Don.
Double 8 balls.
Yeah. which is my number, by the way. Just
Oh, I was wondering. I was wondering why you were so emphatic
yeah,
about that.
I had to
get
say it because you're not catching on.
I was dude. 3 hours of sleep last night. You're gonna have to just keep poking me.
Don, somebody should tell you that 3 hours of sleep is not the way to go.
That was not a brilliant move on my part. This is Aziz Al-Armeli from Kuwait on a boat number 53 coming out on the water. He got 11 points yesterday, enough to put him in 11th. So he's just got aces all over the place. And he's aboard the new product Tigercraft. Also, we have no information on him. Whoa,
Wow.
we should get some. I think that was a 720 opener in a double backflip.
All right, so that came out of nowhere.
Man, that's jungle style right now if you're at In-N-Out Burger. I might be hungry. It just came out of nowhere. Wow, that was impressive. Good opener.
Massive airtime.
Open, open, open. Oh, the little ropes that you guys are seeing on the front, all the riders have to have that. That's in case the boat breaks and you need an Uber. They need a quick way to hook up to the boat, so it's like a little tow loop. And that is a requirement, by the way, to all competitors. That's a good little routine, too. I want to talk about that little portion because he was super close to the shore. That increases the level of difficulty because you don't want to hit it.
Yeah.
That would
No,
hurt.
you don't want to hit it.
But if you're gonna do a high risk maneuver like that, you got to be pretty strategic. Nice little 1-footer. And he's like, "Hey, how'd you guys like that?" And they liked it. Crowd reactions and crowd appeal, as you know, is part of the score. So they want to get these interactions. They would anyway, though. These guys would be the class clown in school. They love the attention. They love to entertain. And I think that makes it even more fun.
Were you the class crown?
The class crown? Class clown?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Did you get sleep last night? I think you did, didn't you?
I definitely did. Oh, he came off the boat
Yeah,
completely.
broke. Just a little dislocation there of the landing.
Deduction.
That, unfortunately, is a biggie. That's a little bit more when you lose the boat.
Yeah.
It's not good. But still, good recovery. Let's try to hear it. Now, they get to pick their own music, which the writers really have enjoyed that.
I would have enjoyed that.
You want to pick some music?
Yeah. What are you picking?
I have no idea. I love music in general, so be hard. I have to think on it.
Really?
Yeah, I would, really. Aziz Al-Armeli from Kuwait. Somehow I added an Italian accent. I'm not sure why.
Roberto.
Again, aboard a Tigercraft. I was trying to see. It looks like another sponsor there on the side. I was going to do a shout out for him. He's trying to move up in the points. Got 57. Doing a little hoppity hop, hip hop, trying to get an indication how that low end is working for him before he commits. Looked like he was going for a throw and got thwarted. The
Thwarted?
waves
What does that mean?
thwarted on the throw. Yeah, looked like that hurt him a little bit coming off the wave like that.
Thwarted.
It was a thwarted move.
Thwarted.
And a good setup.
Whoa!
Wow.
Did you see? He went for the double.
Went for it. I'm impressed. Little almost over-rotated for the single.
I mean, he definitely went for the double, don't you think?
I don't know.
It looked like he was tucking in for the double there.
He was tucking in for a fast. I think he just had a little quicker rotation than he thought he was going to have.
Oh, right. Because we haven't seen doubles.
A double it looks different when you're coming into the setup for that double.
I mean,
Your body language also is big time.
yeah.
Big time body language. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not technically inclined.
Yeah, if you're going to look a setup for a double, we're going to see a big, fat setup.
Oh, I see what you did
All
there.
right.
Aziz Al-Armeli from Kuwait. And he's going to complete that routine. He was really happy with that, as he should be. And 11 points yesterday. We'll be combining those for his overall.
Oh, he's getting hugs from his fellow competitors and friends. teammates. So nice.
He had a 14. He moved into the lead with 136 points. 14 for combos, 12 for variety, 12 for transition, 14 for quality, 19 for water plan, 11 for crowd, 13 for music, 14 for routine, 13 for time, and 14 for adherence for an overall of 136 points.
What is adherence?
So you have to turn in what you're going to do. And then what they want to see is, it doesn't matter necessarily what order, but you have to tell them, hey, this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then they want to, if you adhere to that, the more you adhere to that.
Okay.
And then complete that routine.
So it's kind of conspiring together with the water plan.
Strategy, yeah.
Yeah, so they look at the water plan and go, okay, did he do it as
Yes.
he intended it?
Yep, exactly.
Correct. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they don't mind the improvising, but they're going to give you extra points if you do what you say you're going to do.
But are you going to get extra for improvising as well?
Yes,
If you
because that's showmanship. So if you throw in an extra thing,
Yeah.
right? Like if you really got the crowd gigging,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So,
absolutely,
like,
they'll give that to you
If
in
you
another
do
way.
your routine that you're supposed to do and then throw in the extra, that's a double bonus.
Double bonus is exactly right. Well, here's what happens, right? I had enough tricks and enough diversity and enough time because my combinations and transitions were good. To your point,
Yeah.
it's like a bonus.
And the judges do love bonus. That's
Absolutely.
double the bonus, double the fun.
Double doubles. I really do feel like we're ordering something here. All right, so we are on to boat number 21. This is Salim Al-Kabazi from Qatar. He's a government employee and has twin girls. This is the boat that was built by Chris Anazeski from Freestyle Connection. Oh, and he's got some good music. I like it. First race was in October 2025, and he had a good opener. So Al-Kabasi is on the water.
We got Akon in the house.
Good backflip. Locks his feet back in. All of these guys have custom builds and custom designs.
All right. He's using his time here to set up his tricks. Maybe he's not that comfortable with this arena.
Yeah, this is a new venue for us anyway. 3.
In a row.
Nicely done. Wrote it out, didn't lose boats. Going to get points for that. This is Salim El-Kabasi. Another local Qatar product, and I would imagine Bader's been working with a lot of these guys. One of his ride buddies.
Bad
Bader coming up.
Darth
He's just
Vader.
such a fun guy.
Son of Darth Vader.
Salim El-Kabasi on the water. Wada. What's up?
No, don't go there.
No?
What's up?
It was so crazy in its time. Oh, that was a massive backflip.
Whoa, and he
Went for a double.
Well, I gotta give it to him.
I like the motivation.
He was like, "We got zero elevation. Let's do it."
Look at zero elevation.
He wasn't far off.
Flat location. Just you almost had to be inverted to complete that one.
That was like almost a back roll. Like it wasn't
A back roll instead of a
because
barrel roll.
He had like contact to the water the whole way through. You know, like it was a.
You'd have to turn that into a sub
So that's
to make
even
that.
that's an even bigger flex than the flip.
You would be if you pulled it off for sure.
Just
yeah,
a roll.
that's awesome. Oh, didn't like it. Yeah, you and I both saw that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there was a water snake there, so I just went around it.
Water snake. Hey, don't joke about that, Don. There is water snakes here. We have seen it.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I was kidding.
No, I'm not joking.
Good
Ooh.
backflip, followed by a second and third backflip. Nice execution. Rides it out. Doesn't lose the boat. Little deduction because he went off to the side. But again, got to give you some grace here because the water conditions are wicked. It's very, very, let me just put it this way. It's bumpy.
bumpy.
It's very bumpy back there.
Have you seen the bumpy bears?
It's a bumpy. It's like whoops. Whoop-de-whoops in motocross. Or bump skiing if you're in snow.
Now we're talking. All right, 72.
Gonna bring it back. So I'm done.
Oh, so we got.
Have completed.
Looks like we got some riders sharing the vote.
Oh.
So who we got up next then? Who we got?
Let's see.
Is that Alnama, Naif Bader?
It might be.
Number 21. That is. No, number 2.
Nickname Akon, by the one we
Yeah.
just started riding this year, and yes, this is Naif, I believe.
Yeah. It was
Is it
Alnama.
Naif? Okay, great. Boat
Yeah.
number 2 up, and they're just switching out this Richter boat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Naif Bader Al-Nama, another Qatar rider.
Maybe it's Bad Bader's cousin. We don't have to confirm
I don't
that.
have info.
No.
They're not related, actually. I did
Okay.
double check that. I'm sorry, I fibbed.
So you'll just lie then?
Yes, sorry. Didn't mean to.
All right, let's see what he's got today for us. Ooh.
360 with an off camber, and that looked like a throw.
Yeah, kind
Flat
of.
water throw.
Or he just clinged onto there like.
Zero elevation and just hit the gas, and I liked it. I liked that. I liked the aggressiveness there. Look, I'm not actually in the air, but I'm going to do a throw.
Let's go for the yeet mode. Yeet mode.
Throw mode. I'm in throw mode.
Throw. All right, we got AC/DC in the house on the speakers.
I went to backflip and a barrel roll. Rode it out.
Oh, he was fairly quick back on the boat again.
That was a good transition. This gentleman actually sponsors the rider that went ahead of him, Salim Al-Kabasi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love how they take care of each other, Daniel.
Hey.
Massive backflip, followed by a second and a third.
Oh,
and
now we're talking.
A fourth.
Oh. Yeah, he got back on. He was hidden behind our scoreboard there for a sec.
He was.
He was like, I'm a hide. Hide and seek.
This Richter boat is rock solid, man. It's been out here a couple of times. This is not unusual, by the way. These guys borrow each other's boats. Again, I mentioned it's just a big tribe of fun-loving guys and girls. You can compete as a woman in this division as well. We've got a...
No problemo. We have seen some girls actually growing up in this new... or coming to this freestyle genre and actually killing it.
Yeah,
so,
Demi Morgan comes to mind.
Yeah, actually, and we want to see more girls participating, and they know their stuff, so don't let that fool you. These girls can flip you off.
That was perfect. All right, a good backflip, barrel roll. Just squeaked that out. Good recovery. Again, you want to see these transitions a little bit quicker. You got to use the time. A lot of it is also a part of that water plan is using your time efficiently.
That was totally upside down. He landed on his head.
Ow. Not ideal.
Good. It didn't look like he got the boat on him. But
Looks kind of cool, but not ideal for your body.
yeah.
All right, again, watching freestyle. This is our fourth competitor out, and he is starting to get some points. You can see that moving up on the boards, moving into third.
Oh, he's
were
not
watching
getting it started again.
Oh, no. Well, when you flip like that, that becomes really tricky.
Yeah, because he... do they take on water
Oh,
pretty
real
easily?
quick. Yeah, glad you brought it up. Just like the boats you were talking about in the stand-up division,
Yeah.
these guys take on water super fast. And, again, everything's about weight.
Yeah.
They strip everything out of that to include the foam. So they'll sink real quick.
I mean, the skis in the stand-up division class, they sink fairly quickly, but they can hold on like a little bit. So, but
Yeah, these guys not so much. Naif Bader Al Nama is who you were watching, and unfortunately they had to put the pony back on the backboard and bring him home. And he looks reluctant. Ski's like, I don't want to quit. Don't make me. I don't want to go home. Like he's walking his dog. Come on, buddy.
But, to be honest, he got a fair amount, a few points there.
Yes, he did.
Up in second.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, he got like already like 90 points, sitting 2 points ahead of Abdul Aziz, wasn't it? Who's in third right now, number 26. And I think that's a fair run.
I do too. Yeah, that looks really nice.
What was his strongest stat this run? He had the best. He got most points for a water run, actually. Yeah, 13 points for water run. Or water plan, that is.
Which is like water run.
Yeah.
All right, up next, David Jolagwa. He's a AIN rider, Independent Nation athlete. Aboard a Team Extreme.
Yeah, getting the crowd warmed up. It's really like, yeah, you like this, don't you?
I do. He's got a cool routine. Let's see what he unwinds for us.
Ooh, big one.
Big 540 backflip. Ride it out. Don't let it go. Looking for some clean water here, and that has been the major headache for these guys. Yep, see, there's a perfect example of that.
Yeah. That hole just messed up his build-up there. Whoa!
Oh, that was a beautiful start. Looked like it was going to be a massive barrel roll. Just couldn't complete the rotation.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Was traveling some distance in the air laterally, but just couldn't get the rotation enough. So
that ski was upside down for quite a bit. Ooh, it looks like it lays sideways.
It is definitely getting water, so he's going to try to get it moving quick.
Got back up. That's good. Ooh. All right.
David's checking
like,
parts.
He was like, ooh.
Make sure I didn't lose any.
Oh. All right.
Good. He did right back into tricks. Exactly what you've got to do. Can't mess around much. He's got to use this water plan time quickly.
Yeah, he's still got 1 minute 41 seconds to go, so he still has time.
Backflip.
Backity flip.
Flippity flip flips.
Flippity floppity floop.
He's doing something to his handle pole. I can't quite see it. Sometimes the riders will lock the handle pole. That was a little tail spin, Scott Watkins style.
He's feeling the ski out.
Massive backflip. Good positioning on it. It's going to allow him to do a series, and he could tell he liked it.
Yeah. You got him fired back up.
Yeah, David's a tall guy as well, so he's got to move this big Team Extreme boat pretty quickly, but he's also got to keep his body out of the way as well. He looks like he's a little, maybe close to 6 feet tall.
Oh, he's
big
that
boy.
big?
Yeah. Oh, can flip.
Ooh,
nice.
What?
Yeah, can flip's where you put one of your legs in front of the other, and then you cross over like you're doing a can-can.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I think we...
Oh, Madonna.
He pulled it off.
Yeah, and he rode it out. That's going to be
Wow.
a good one. That's a monster degree of difficulty.
You know, when the ski just disappears beneath you and he still kept it going? Pretty cool.
Yep, Ghost Rider.
Oh, is he doing the fountain? He's doing the fountain, Don. Oh, well, what?
You get so excited.
Oh, no,
with
he's
it.
not doing the fountain. He's doing a different one.
That's a modified. Well, actually, that's a bit of a bulldog. You could call that a bulldog or a fountain. So a bulldog's when you're on the side of the boat.
You're right,
like your
right.
bulldog and a steer.
Right.
You've seen those, I guess.
Okay, so that ends his run.
You be done, but that really gave him some great points.
Yeah.
I would imagine those.
He's already up in second. So far, they're still calculating his points. Looks like he's got the crowd on his side here. 15 points for crowd. Great run. All right, number 19. Who's that?
Up next.
Oh, it's not 19, it's 99.
99, that is Al-Salati Abdulrahman from Qatar. Had 15 points
He's
yesterday.
got 99 problem, but a flip ain't one. He's ready to start.
He was 7th after yesterday.
Oh, right into it.
Did not mess around.
Oh, nice.
It's a big old combination.
That's a runner flip.
Oh, little sub, rode it out. Nice recovery. Really nice recovery. I like this boat, too.
I call that the runner flip because it looks like he's running
The
while
runner
he's
flip.
flipping.
Yes, we are going to be using a lot of creative latitude when we name tricks because we didn't get to see the water plans. So
The evil
you
laugh.
are subject to our creativity.
Yeah.
Please don't kill us.
All right, I like that music.
Yeah, he rode out. It's fun music.
I think it's Pinau. If you know that band,
I do not, but I like them.
Pinau. P-N-A-O.
I'm going to start. They're going to on my Spotify list immediately. 1-footer
Ooh.
backflip. I'll make that a double-double. That's like EDM or house. This is house,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's like a remix maybe.
Me likey. My partner over here dancing.
All right.
All right, he was just pre-hopping to set up the series. And that was nice.
Ooh, he's flipping, flopping.
Al-Salati Abdulrahman. And he's got a nice routine going. And still got a minute left.
Minute left. Got a minute and 50.
Good series of backflips.
Oh, he got separated.
Oh, no. Lost the boat. And he's got to get back over the quick because the water outlets on the side are just open. So if they don't get that rotated quickly, that boat will
They
go
don't like to identify as
underwater.
Yeah,
Or-
submarining.
or upside down.
They don't like submarine.
Submarine mode is bad.
Yeah, they don't like aquariums.
You'll be down there pearl fishing and also jet ski fishing. That would add a whole new meaning to our
Oh.
farming. Oh, went for it, under-rotated it.
Face first, ate that like a champ.
We call that the Daniel Digger.
Daniel Digger.
I just made that. So bad.
We're getting low on sugar and caffeine.
We are. I got this. I'm enjoying it. I bet you guys are too. Can't believe I got away with that.
The Daniel
Didn't even get
Digger.
my arm punched. But, the night is young. Again, you are watching boat number 99. This is Al-Salati Abdulrahman.
Yeah, but we can see points counting. He is actually up in third already.
Oh, nice move.
All right.
It's good. Al-Salati.
Oh, he is shared third or second with, what's his name? Disease.
All right, so you've got Aziz Al-Armali in the lead. And then you have David Jalagwa in second with 119. And then to Daniel's point, Al-Salati Abdulrahman also with 119 points. They're tied for second.
So Abdulaziz originally in second, but number 99 was like, all right, I'm going to invade your personal space here.
I'm stealing lanes.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
So what happens, Dawn, if we have a shared position in freestyle? I haven't experienced that, but you might have.
Yeah, well, you could handle it a couple of different ways. I've seen showdowns, just like with parallel slalom, right? If you come in with a tie, they'll make it go back out for a 1 minute sudden death.
All right.
Or what they will do is they will take the list of tricks and the routine, and they'll go back and look and see if there were certain areas that they have more emphasis on, and I'm not
Okay.
sure, but some of these areas are going to have more power, if you will, coming into them.
Okay,
And
so
they might break it that way. But I would imagine it'll be the sudden death.
okay, so that's the normal
It's
kind
the
of
norm. Yeah, it's
way
the
of
norm
doing
to break
it. Yeah.
the tie. Yeah, because we can't compare motos, right, like you guys do.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Yeah, and also I would also assume comparing like water plants and so on. You know, it's different tricks and all that stuff.
No, it's a good point. You can, and I have seen this, you can also take the other sessions and see how you finished in the other session.
Oh.
So who had the better score in the other session could also be the tiebreaker. So you got a couple of different ways.
And this I can relate to,
I bet you can. Yeah, we all played that game.
which can suck, by the way.
Suck is not fun. Boat number 61, that is Stephen Royer, sure looked good yesterday, and he's out on the water right now.
Yeah, he had a very nice run with
And he didn't waste any time in that opening, did he?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Nickname Scratchy.
is that Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh, it is. Is it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Can't hear it too good. 540. Backflip. You're watching Steve Royer. Yep. Good call out on the music. Gentleman lives in La Boutette Beach. He is in Frenchman. And this is the one I was talking about yesterday that just signed with Rise Watercraft. That's Pierre Maxon's company. Pierre Maxon, extremely famous in freeride society or community. Little traveling backflips here for Stephen Royer.
It's a runner.
Oh.
You're getting close to comfort there.
Oh, I actually liked how he positioned that final landing.
He was like, am I going to go for another one?
Almost got in your lap. But I'm not gonna because I'm cool.
Well said, Don. Because he's cool.
He is cool.
He does flips, we don't.
Splendiferous circling,
Whoa.
1 footer, backflip.
Was it one arm also?
I didn't see. Was it?
It kind of looked like he tucked his arm in.
Oh, okay, good. If he got
Alright,
that, that would be, could have been a 50-50.
Unconfirmed.
Depending, usually like to see a little more extension on him.
Oh,
180 reversed, 180 back. It was actually a barrel roll. It's having some fun out there. You're watching Stephen Royer.
yeah. Smart dude wearing a helmet.
Yeah, you don't have to. They're not required.
Yeah, you got a lot of limbs, but you only got one head.
It's good. Started jet skiing back in 2023. French amateur champion already. Said his goal wants to be a European champion and a world champion. And he's very new in this sport. I'm really impressed with how he's doing so far.
Mm-hmm.
Circle, circle. Try to find me some clean water. Get some backflip.
Ooh, that nose was going down,
He
but he held it
saved
back
it. I was
up.
impressed with how he rolled that out. That
Yeah.
took some massive guns.
Massive guns. I wish I had that.
Me too. Barrel roll flipped into the back flip, and it looked like he was trying something else in that combination. Couldn't complete. That Richter is getting overtime. Or as we like to say, you're getting so much camera time. Look at you.
Well, we can see now. Ooh, nice
Double,
combo.
double. I'm just going to walk it right over to my buddies. Oh, was trying to execute another backflip, and I think he just came unhooked.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. He loved it. We did too.
Yeah, it was cool. Do you think he tried to end it with a Madonna there and just lost the grip, or do you think it just lost the grip in general?
Hard to tell because one foot came off, but regardless, yeah, you got something, share.
Yeah, boom! Royer shot up with 153 points, counting into first place. Nice run from this guy. Didn't get to do this very last trick. The whistle blew, and he's done for this time. But he earned himself a nice 157.
He showed a lot of that yesterday, just taking a look. He was in 6th yesterday with that first moto, pulled in 16 points.
Yeah, they're still counting his points. You see it ticking upwards and some downwards.
So, again, they're adding up both what is going to help him and then also the deductions.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Accumulo.
Massimo Accumulo, who took 3rd yesterday. Oh, excuse me. This was the World Championship. He's in third. Let me just take a look at yesterday's completion. Oh, why do I not have it? Oh, come back here. We also lost our little scoreboard temporarily.
But it's back.
It's back.
Don't freak out, guys.
I freaked out. But I'm okay.
Oh, coming back in for some reason.
Might not have the boat running where he's wanting it to.
Well, we definitely do not want to see him retire because
he is in the point hunt right now.
yeah. Let's. What is the procedure here, Don? If he's about to start, he didn't start.
As long as he didn't start, he doesn't have to worry about the clock.
Okay.
They're going to give him a bit respite to see if he could get the boat started. Just like you get a 2-minute hold.
Yeah.
He will also get a little time.
Did they have a fixed time for it, or?
You know, I actually don't know that. I will check for us because I have not seen this happen before.
Yeah.
Where they go on a clock. I've seen them pull it back out, but then as soon as they get it fixed, sometimes what they'll do is they'll move on to the next rider, and if they get the boat running, they'll bring him back out. They do give them some grace. Oh, that didn't look good.
Oh yeah, that expression didn't look good
We're
at
dead.
all.
Yeah, we're dead there.
He was like.
That.
He was like us when Perez was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
That's not good. Massimo Accumulo, who was in fourth after yesterday, does not look like he's going to be able to bring that boat back out.
But what if he, let's say, could he borrow a boat potentially, and what would happen to him then?
He could borrow a boat. He's not going to, I don't think he's going to lose points for that. But
normally that would set him back
costumes.
would that normally set him back and have to start first? If, let's say if this was before everybody else
yeah,
went.
no.
Okay, so they don't really get a penalty for changing boats.
Well, they may not be able to. They actually may not be able to because I noticed he didn't even try. But in certain competitions, they'll allow you to flop boats.
Okay, yeah.
And they won't penalize you.
We're
not as mean. We're just not as mean in freestyle as we are in closed course. Is really where I'm trying to go with that subtly. We're just flat mean to you.
There's different people here.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, I just hate seeing that face. That's Massimo Accumulo.
Yeah, he looks disappointed.
Yeah, very despondent. And understandably, he was in third coming into this round for the World Championship.
You know, as a guy who works on engines, I really want to know, like, what's the issue with Accumulo's boat?
It looked like he couldn't even get him fired up.
Yeah, he was like, he opened the hood and he used 2 seconds on it and then was like, all right, we're done here.
All right, looks like we do have 4 minutes. They'll be able to give him 4 minutes if he wants to fix it. We did have one of our judges come and give us an update on that.
Okay, so he
does have some time, 4 minutes, but he's not working on it, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so but that 4 minute already started, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because we saw he left the hood. He put his hand in, and he really quickly put his hand out again and put the hood back on, and was like, yeah.
Didn't have the happy face.
Yeah, I know that was not a good sign there.
That was a not fun moment for Massimo Accumulo.
But we see Bader working on his boat.
Bader had a third yesterday.
Yeah, he looked really good yesterday.
He was super fun. All that with a broken wing. He's got a busted up shoulder.
So we're going to see...
Well, we got to wait. They're going to count down the time, but Massimo does not look like he's even trying to get that boat fixed, so it must be whatever it is. It doesn't look like it's fixable.
Okay, so now we're waiting for Bader, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got multiple problems going on.
All kinds of issues.
Wow, that's so sad. Accumulo is like, he's totally giving up. He's like, he's so out of it, yeah. All right, well, let's hope that Bader is able to compete at least.
All right, and actually, as we are in Doha, Qatar, we have certain sections of the day where we have prayer, and they, out of respect, obviously, we won't play music during that, so we're on a pause.
Yeah, the clock
so which also
turns.
gives a break as well.
The clock turns 5 pretty soon, in just a couple of minutes, and that is perhaps when the bells will start going and the prayers will start.
That might be why, as well, that Massimo did try to fire up the boat. So we still have some hope that Massimo Accumulo will be able to get back out on the water. My voice is starting to sound like a guy. After a couple of days of racing, the octaves are dropping.
What's up, dude?
Hey, boo. What's happening, bro?
What's up, dude? What's up, dog?
What's up, Doug? Hey, I tell you what, while we are waiting, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Get ready, Doha. The waves are calling. In a city where the desert meets the deep blue, where modern skylines rise beside the timeless old port, energy never stops moving. From sunrise rides along the Corniche to nights that sparkle under the Gulf sky, this is Doha, bold, vibrant, alive. And this October, it gets even louder. The UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship returns with the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar from October 30th to November 1st. The world's fastest riders hit the water, carving through waves, chasing victory, and igniting the heart of the city with pure adrenaline.
You guys, you're watching the UIM-ABP Aquabike Circuit World Championship. This is the Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar, and we are in our final rounds. Quick recap. It was a spectacular day of racing. Women's GP1, Estelle Perret was stellar.
Yeah.
Then we go to the ski division.
I mean, Quentin looked spectacular now in the last moto. Let's not leave that out, you know. And also, Kevin looked so nice. He claimed the Grand Prix overall here in Qatar.
Beautiful.
And also, we had Oliver claiming his very first World Championship in the GP1 class. So nice for him. Wow, what a turbulent day and weekend for us, Don.
Yeah, so then, of course, we moved to Runabout. Francois Midori taking the world title. Jeremy Perez managing to hold on to second in the World Championship despite hair-raising, knuckle-gripping terror as we get Massimo Accumulo, and that is exactly what happened. He actually just turned off the engine for the prayer. His boat was okay.
That is good news.
That is great
Wow.
news. We thought there was something going on with
Why
the boat.
did he leave us hanging like that? That grin on his face was like, oh, no. And we were like,
I was
oh,
scared.
no, too.
We were all-knowing.
But Don, we don't know. He's back out flipping.
We were on yip, yip, yippee.
All right, nice.
One-hander on the opening 360, back into a backflip. He's going to have a big combination, typically.
AC/DC.
Gotta love AC/DC. And this will get the crowd lit up. That was a nice opening routine for Massimo Accumulo, currently in third on the World Championship standings, and he's in fourth for the Grand Prix of Qatar. So he's got to put together a solid routine if he wants to get around Bad Bader, who is currently in third.
Bader, cousin of Darth Vader.
Little air time, extra hang time. Twice in a row with the one-footed backflip.
Hey, saluting to the crowd. Hello there.
Want to get that crowd interaction, and the judges do watch for that. They want to see how much the crowd is interacting with you. So it is on you to have that showmanship.
I hope that little setback here didn't put him off his groove or whatever.
Doesn't look like it so far.
Oh, nice.
Little 360, one-footer, and backflip one-footer. Single digits on the feats. Oh, yeah. And the energy shifted just like that.
How can you not get fired up by AC/DC, huh? Never gets old.
Impossible. Massimo Accumulo. Gentleman out of Rome. He's been riding with Jet Revolution, hanging out with his buddy Roberto Mariani. Roberto got him into this, and a good routine is unfolding here for Massimo Accumulo. 2024, he was the Vice European Champion in freestyle. He's 45 years awesome. passion is a mechanic. He's been competing the last 4 years. And
All
by the way, his favorite music, shocking, is?
AC/DC?
Yes, it is.
All right. We have already a cumulo counting points.
Moving up. Yeah, you can see.
Hey, howdy, partner. So, with this routine already, I think we're going to see him climb the ladder pretty far. Oh, the fountain.
Somebody loves that. His first win was back in 2022. He's a vice world champion and 2-time European vice champion.
Nice.
And right now he's trying to get on the podium for the Grand Prix of Qatar, and he is already locked into a podium position for a world title. He is in third at the moment, and he's hunting for a third of the Grand Prix, but he's going to have to get around a gentleman that's coming up next. And that series was a barn burner. Nicely done on this series of backflips, and you can see him moving up the scoreboard even as we talk.
Barn burner, is that a good thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it means it's so
That's
hot.
an expression I've never used.
We're lighting stuff off. That's what happens when you live in the South.
Because if my neighbors call me a barn burner, I think that's not a good idea. I think that's a negative trait to have.
Massimo Accumulo up in second right now.
Ooh.
Oh, moved to first.
Nice.
Got 180 points. He's loving it.
Yeah, and he just finished shooting up in the 190s. Look at his scoreboard. There's 20s across the board almost. Oh, 203.
Dang.
Damn.
Roberto happy with that. His buddy
Berto.
giving him the high five.
Yeah, that was a good high five.
Way to go, bro. Gonna put look at him taking care of the hole. Come on, put it up on the towel. Keep it all nice and clean.
All right, so who we got? Al-Mullah back out on the water.
We've got Bader.
Now we got Bad Vader, cousin of Darth Vader.
Bader Abdullah. Oh.
Bader Al-Abdullah.
He's a great competitor. Gentleman that was born and raised right here in Doha, Qatar.
Great.
He is a global phenomenon. And as the sun creeps ever lower, he is about to shine a light on a
I think the
lot of quick tricks.
not going to be puncturing your tire here, but I think the sun is gone. The sun went to the other side now.
Oh,
It didn't want to be with us anymore.
left me.
It left us in the dark.
Just left me.
But we have nice lighting in this arena.
I do like the underwater lighting.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bader came back in. He never started, so that means
No.
there's still a chance for him.
No, come on.
Are we going to see Bader retire here? Because I'm not in for it. I'm not here for it. We want to see Bader.
Daniel's gonna
We want to see Bader go for it.
file a protest. I want to see you right. Well, I will say that Bader actually had a pretty nasty injury, dislocated his shoulder. I want to say about.
But it looked like it was
month ago.
Yeah, but it looks like it's not his shoulder holding him back.
No, this is boat issues.
Boat.
He has issues. Favorite music, old school rap. Hopefully, we get to hear some of that.
He's going to put on some DMX, hopefully. Because we saw DMX yesterday. And
He's got a brother and 4 sisters. He's in the military during the week and exceeded altitude limits on the weekend.
so if he's in the military, he's definitely Jason Airborne.
Oh, my goodness. You just keep using that. You just fell in love with
It
that.
never gets old.
That is a gorgeous
Or
backdrop.
maybe it gets old for somebody else, but... Oh, we got him back out. Bad Bader is back on the water.
Bad Bader.
Bad Bader's back
Said,
on
don't
the
be
water.
a hater on my boat. I got it fixed. He's going to come back out, get the crowd wicketed up, and then he is going to unleash the beast. This boat is really cool. I like the fluorescence. Hello, altitude.
Nice.
2 for Tuesday, back into a 360. That was pretty.
Oh, look, the Richter is almost like it's glowing in the dark now.
Oh, yeah.
Are you seeing the same?
I am. I like the fluorescence.
Yeah.
And the wrap is wicked. Yeah, he likes that one.
Nice. Oh, He got the Eye of the Tiger on music now. Speakers cooking.
Big 360 into a backflip. Details are going to make the difference for these guys. You're looking for these really soft, clean landings. They're real good at that. When you're coming into these levels, how he's setting up the boat, landing square. You can tell he's where he wants to be on the water plan, and this is a wicked quick combination. Kaboomed. Fast transitions, a lot of tricks in that combo. Another little 180. Some of this is just to transition them into the next combinations, but they're still getting points for them, but they're smaller points.
Just one of the most iconic songs ever.
Oh, he's trying to get a hood grab.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. He had his left arm out trying to reach, but he...
You want to do that before the completion of the rotation, and he had it. He just is plagued by the
Is he then supposed to, like, rotate his body around the ski? Or?
3 in a row, 4. And you could see a lot of acceleration with this boat.
Yeah, still slightly above a minute left for him. I think we're going to see some points for this guy. I haven't started counting yet, but it will soon start. Woo!
360 rides that out. And those are the little details I'm talking about, right? You don't see him down on the tray. You don't see him wasting a lot of time looking for landing spots. He just goes right into it. Oh, that was nice. And not only that, but he's doing high-risk maneuvers close to the wall as well, which makes it, as you know, because you got waves going out, waves coming in, it's just a hot mess underneath you. And he seems really unfazed by all that. This is a good routine for Bader. By the way, they kind of saved their really hot tricks for the final day, so...
Oh, yeah?
Don't be surprised if he pulls out something we haven't seen. 3 more backflips.
15 seconds.
Quick rotation. If he's going to do it, now's the time. I do see a good setup here.
Oh.
He's taking a quick look.
All right.
Little off-camber backflip. Oh, that might have affected him.
All right.
Yeah,
but
and that did it.
Still a great run, though.
It was a very good run. He's
Yeah.
already moving right up the scoreboard.
Yeah, we can see him climb as we speak. Oh, we got him up in third. Is he going to go for the second? Oh, 160.
He did.
Ooh, he's in the 70s, 170. Good gracious.
All right, looks like the Ascension might... Oh, I'm not going to talk too soon. He's
All
still
right.
going, 185.
A little bit of premature music there.
Premature music.
Yeah, definitely.
Premature acceleration
I
on the
hope
music. I don't think
Bader-
you're getting docked for that, though.
I hope Bader got a lot of points for the music because that was cool.
All right, he ended up at second with 185, and Massimo Accumulo still leading with 208. Up next, the showman,
We only have 2 guys left to beat him.
the wolf,
Roberto.
Well, we did that perfectly in sync.
Wow, Don.
Mariani. It's
You owe
like-
me a Coke.
I do. You actually got me a Coke earlier.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you so very much.
So it's like actually real life.
That big JRT, that stands for Jet Revolution.
Oh, let's see. Roberto is hyping up the crowd. He's screaming like, come on, guys.
He doesn't mess around. He is probably one of the best.
Oh.
Holy altitude sickness. That was a sick set of tricks right there.
Guys, I need a paper bag.
Oh, this is fun. Listen to the music in the background. Big old batch of backflips here.
Whoa, he's standing still doing it, too.
I love the music.
Do you get more points for that? He's like basically standing still doing it.
Yeah, when you put these big combinations, big series. I've seen him roll out 20 tricks.
Yeah, because we have seen a lot of backflippers and they move around a lot, but he has been basically on the same position every time he lands. Mm-hmm. I reckon that is more difficult, no?
I think debatable.
Debatable?
Yeah, it's debatable. I mean, you can punch him where you want him. He loved that.
Oh, you can feel the tension and the excitement from the crowd, and also Roberto Mariani.
He really does set himself apart with that. 2025, he was Aquabike's European freestyle champion. 27 Aquabike podiums. Holy 520. Shazamming it back into another backflip. Backity backflip again. 3 is better than 1. Come on, I know you guys love this one.
The
Roberto
arena
Mariani.
master.
Now, I don't know if you're noticing, but every year when he comes out, he's out some combination of super bright green and black. And he usually has it from head to toe, but right now he's got the red bib on, indicating that he comes into this with a points lead.
So, what are we looking at points this far?
Well, let's see. For the Grand Prix, I am actually going to turn my flashlight on.
Flashlight?
I am. I cannot see. I know you're wanting to make fun. As you should. Roberto Mariani is in second right now with 22 points for the Grand Prix of Qatar. However, when it comes into the world title, Roberto Mariani is in the lead with 119. Closest to him is Rashid Al Molla with 112.
Okay, so that means Rashid actually has to win today as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At least. Oh, a throw. A big throw.
Yeah, he typically does 2. He has a Ghost Rider and a Running Man. If it's from the back, it's the Running Man. You can actually see his little feet running.
Yeah.
If it's a throw on the side where it's a rotation, it's called a Ghost Rider.
Does anybody of these riders have a trick named after them?
Yeah, these guys don't, but several.
Oh, the fountain! The fountain!
But several competitors do, yes.
Yeah? Nice. What is your trick?
Mine?
Yeah?
I don't have a trick. Well, that's not true. I actually do have something named after me. We're not
I
gonna talk
actually
about
got
it.
a trick too.
Did you? What?
Yeah, it's called Daniel the Digger.
Oh, actually, okay.
You made that.
I did. I made that up. That was unfair of me because the trick I had was called the Dawson Digger, and we're not going to describe what happened. That was beautiful.
Nice.
360 no hand to landa. And
All
he
right.
loved that. And I'll tell you why he loved that. That was completely squeaky clean.
He's number 1 hype man, this guy.
I'm telling you.
I want this guy at my funeral because I want him to be a good one, like a fun one.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, like.
We'll see if we can get him booked for you.
Yeah. Wow, look at
He loved
him.
it. He loved it. It was a good one.
Look at the points climbing.
They are jump-a-wumping.
Yup, he climbed. Oh.
Well, this was a tease back and forth.
Hey, guys, don't screw with us like that.
221 points for Roberto Mariani.
Nice, dude.
He's just a whole package. Up next.
223. And look, he is looking at 25 points for crowd. Nobody else is about to match that. But look how Rashid is about to do. He's out and ready.
If anybody can get around Roberto Mariani, it's going to be this one.
I mean, he's wearing the blue bib, but he is leading this Grand Prix.
Yeah, he's got the lead with, let's see, 25 points is what you get per, if you will, session.
Yeah.
So he took the win yesterday in that first moto, and let's take it the overall. He's in second, though, in the overall for the world title with 112 points. So he's going to have to unleash the beast. Now, you've talked about the double backflip. Rashid Al Molla has done it.
He's done it in competition.
See if he can do it today.
I want to see it.
2 things have got to happen. He's got to have the right floor condition. Oh, that was massive 540.
And the second one, too.
Big amplitude.
This
and
guy.
that boat's got to be really completely clean on lower acceleration on that bottom end. And if he has those 3 factors, he will unleash a double.
Wow.
And that was a gorgeous opener.
Start.
That was a gorgeous opener.
That was a start.
Usually when you're going to do the double, they'll usually do it right at the beginning. But Rashid Al Molla is a strategist. He may wait.
But why did they do it at the beginning? A double is such a rare trick. You almost never see it. That should be a banger at the end, no?
Well, a couple reasons. That was massive. It takes so much
energy
out of you. Yeah. It is when you have that one in your luggage, you want to get rid of it quick.
Fair enough.
Unless you have the boat or the build or the design for it, and then I've seen him do it both in the beginning and the end. But it is a monster. And I'm kind of thinking he may not do it.
All right. I want to see him do it.
I will tell him.
He
that
has
we want that on the
so
menu.
good time to rotate, because
So much amplitude and
it's
altitude.
like the seconds are going when he's in the air,
What a gorgeous backdrop here in the MENA district.
The arena.
Oh.
Wow, he saved that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys are
Okay.
spectacular.
I think Mariana is going to have to look out for this guy.
Another quick flat water pirouette, flat water spin. Doesn't really garner points. It's just a transition mode. Great music for him, too. Music tonight's been outstanding. That first backflip, he had a digit. Looked like it was a one-hander.
Wow. Big ones.
Very big backflips for Rashid Al-Mullah, and this is a good combination. It's clean, he's landing accurately, and you can see his buddies are reacting. That was gorgeous.
Look at it. Look at the flow he has. He has very good technique, and I don't know nothing about freestyle, but he looks good.
He's adjusting something. Yeah, he just locked it in. Guys, when you do the lock-in like that, you know what that means? He might have saved it for last for Daniel, because Daniel asked for it on the menu. Could he be unleashing a double backflip?
Give it to the people.
He did just lock that handlebar down, so he's planning something radical.
Oh my God! I'm sitting on the end of my seat
I
right
think we all
now.
are.
Okay.
Oh, 740, and there it is. Double backflip.
Wow! He just didn't set it up for just a double. He went in with a...
Yep, he started with a big spin, a big 540, and then went into the double backflip.
Wow.
Tiny under rotation, that was still wicked.
I mean, if he would have done that, that would have been sick.
If you were comparing that to like, hey Don, what'd that look like in a shooting deal? He just double barreled. That was gorgeous.
Wow, I mean, he wasn't very far off. Look, he's shooting up in the sky with the points here.
That was awesome. 250 points for Rashid Al-Mullah. Yeah.
What's the highest?
Oh, we're not done. They're still counting.
What's the highest number of points you can get here?
I don't know. I knew you were going to ask me that. I don't know.
Are we going to see 300? Are you going to? Is that possible?
That they could go to 30 in each category?
Yeah.
I will ask afterwards. We will know. Rashid Al-Mullah waving to the crowds. This is the first time we've had live timing that I've actually been able to see the independent scores. So all I get to see is the end results, which is 25 or 22.
Yeah, I mean, we do know we have 10 different things they rate these guys out of, and we have seen 27 as the highest today on each score here, which he has more of. He has 3 27s. Nobody comes close to that.
That was sick. Roberto Mariani had a outrageously good routine. Rashid Al-Mullah answered the challenge.
Yeah.
These are your results for Moto number 2. Rashid Al-Mullah with a whopping 251.
Wow, look at the scoreboard.
He's going to take a win on that second moto. Roberto Mariani is going to get second. Massimo Accumulo will be third. Bad Bader Abdullah will have your fourth place spot. Stephen Royer for fifth, and you can count your way down from there. But outstanding show for freestyle. Highest number of freestylers we've had in the past 10 years. What a great place to do it, and a place we haven't visited in the past 10 years. You are watching freestyle on the UIM-ABP Aquabike Old Doha Port Grand Prix of Qatar. And what a stunning view we've got.
Wow, and we see the dark claims the city now, when we are actually pretty close to our prize ceremony. A little bit delayed, but we had a massive show for it.
All right, you guys. Well, I don't know about you, but that couldn't have been any better. It was a tremendous afternoon of racing, a lot of upsets, on 2 brand new world champions making their way to the stage. We are going to transition to the award ceremony. I want to thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Dawn Dawson.
And Daniel Anderson.
And we've had a great time. I certainly hope that you have enjoyed watching the racing today. We'll see you soon right back here for the UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship Tour. But this is it for 2025. You got to come back and see us next year. Bye-bye.